this money on me got me feeling myself. All this drip on me got me feeling myself. All this jewelry on me got me feeling myself. This shit ain't come to me, I had to get it myself. Yeah. All this money on me got me feeling myself. All this drip on me got me feeling myself. All this jewelry on me got me feeling myself. This shit ain't come to me, I had to get it myself. Yeah. Smoking on that gas, I know it's bad for my health. These niggas ain't tryna help, they down for themselves. I used to be broke, had to get it off the shelf. I used to be broke, now I call myself well. Yeah. I'ma buy a bottle and you know it's not a problem. I order up a room, baby, let's hop in the shower. Lil' baby, she a model and she suck it like a bottle. Lil' baby, she a swallow, she ain't even got a goggle. Yeah. Used to be broke back in the days, working for minimum wage. See you stuck in your ways. You don't even like getting paid. See, ain't got time for that. Don't even got time to rap. Stop all that line count. I'm running to the money itself. All this money on me got me feeling myself. All this drip on me got me feeling myself. All this jewelry on me got me feeling myself. This shit ain't come to me, I had to get it myself. Yeah. All this money on me got me feeling myself. All this drip on me got me feeling myself. All this jewelry on me got me feeling myself. This shit ain't come to me, I had to get it myself. Yeah. Money, 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 money. I gotta get to the cheddar. Left some money on the dresser, baby, you can have whatever. Her feet gon' be softer than feathers. Babe, you know it ain't no pressure. Finessing these niggas. I ran up a check on these niggas. Fuck it, I'm out on the grind. I heard my life on the line. Ducking and dodging the crime. Looking like a dollar sign. Mama asked was I'm fine. I told mom I'm straight. She said keep doing what you doing. You on board, keep skating. Why these niggas wanna hate? Cause I'm getting to the cake. Just moved out of state. Putting food on my plate. Drippin', I got lots of sauce. Tired of hearing these niggas mouth. Running sack up in the loft. Got the bag, now I'm taking off. All this money on me got me feeling myself. All this drip on me got me feeling myself. All this jewelry on me got me feeling myself. This shit ain't come to me, I had to get it myself. Hey. All this money on me got me feeling myself. All this drip on me got me feeling myself. All this jewelry on me got me feeling myself. This shit ain't come to me, I had to get it myself. Hey.
Yo, we are live in effect.
What's going on, everybody?
What's happening? It's a wonderful Friday. It's beautiful here in St. Louis. Hope it's beautiful where you at. You know what you're tuned into. The greatest show in the world, Craig. You already know. The S.P.I.L.L Over. I don't know. I got the headphones on, so I don't know if it played. yeah. But, hey, we in it. You already know who it is. It's Drake Lockhead.
It's Reggie.
Big bro.
Yep, and we tuned in. No, you're tuned in. I'm sorry. We locked in. Finna get y'all all information, all types of news, funnies, all types of stuff coming from three guys who I'm not even gonna get into what we do, but three guys who just love communicating, getting stuff off our chest, and just bringing you entertainment. We got a load of subjects, but as we like to do first and always is talk about the S in the spillover. Sports. We like to start off with the sports. But before we do that, I wanted to play one more track, right? And this track, I think we played it already. But it's from an artist. He's about to get known nationwide, doing big things. Sent me a whole promo pack. His DJ did. Psycho. I can't even pronounce the dude's name, bro. He gonna
Come
be
on,
mad.
spit that shit out, man.
Psychodrama. I'm tripping. Psychodrama. His hit single. Heard him say, "This is a explicit version." I got the uncut version, but you know we don't give a damn.
Exclusive.
Let's get into it.
Bitch, too much for the industry. I done heard a nigga say, who the fuck he supposed to be?
Who the fuck she supposed to be?
Well, who the fuck he supposed to be?
Hey, I done heard a nigga say, who the fuck he supposed to be?
Who the fuck she supposed to be?
Yeah, and I just told him politely, I say this psychodrama. Too much for the industry to handle. And I handed him a handwritten letter that say stop fucking playing so much, bitch. It's the return of the originals up in his digital format. Shit'll get critical. I'ma just spit it to you like they told it to me. I'm just going back into the conniption collection just to get a few things to present to you people. But eventually people get deeper though, potential that being the following message may get a little bit extreme. It's not for some people, and that's okay. I go too far for some people, but it's not for the squeamish. It's not what it seems. It's just some different shit whipped with some different instruments. Okay, with some different people doing the whipping. Keep that shit in mind. Insignificant. This ain't the same thing that your buddy and them spitting. Nothing like it. Such a damn difference in flavor and presentation when fucking with Buck in the kitchen. I got nooses inside with me. If I were you, I'd get the fuck up out of the way before I have to display the God forgive me. We back, bitch, and we just here to stay. We're not here to play no games at all. In fact, they all gon' disappear today. I done heard a nigga say, who the fuck he supposed to be?
Who the fuck she supposed to be?
Well, who the fuck he supposed to be?
I done heard a nigga say, who the fuck he supposed to be?
Who the fuck she supposed to be?
Who the fuck I'm supposed to be? I done heard a nigga say, who the fuck I'm supposed to be? Are you shitting me? After all the shutdown records I done caused to this game, are you motherfucking kidding me? After all the platinum plaques and the setup hacks I supplied to the enemy, I done buckle down and don't spit too much, but I'm too much for the industry. Hey, goofy scope for days, amazing haze, try to fuck up my energy. I think about it, I write it like that, I spit it like that, with these idiotic tendencies. And you can never offend me, and you can never defend me. Shut the fuck up, I better done something, Hawk, I better done something, walking motherfucker keep
I
talking.
done heard a nigga say, who the fuck he supposed to be?
Who the fuck she supposed to be?
Well, who the fuck he supposed to be?
I done heard a nigga say, who the fuck he supposed to be?
Who the fuck she supposed to be?
Who the fuck I'm supposed to be?
I done heard a nigga say, who the fuck she supposed to be? Yo mama, bitch. Probably wouldn't even know how to rap if it wasn't for drama, bitch. Every single style you think you're making up, we done already popped that shit. Every single trunk you niggas think you're beating to death, we done already knocked that shit. PhD, 1, 2, 3, him, me. What the fuck you thought? I put it on a bean and I put it on boss. 2-star family, you could get tossed. You're living that salad life with no green. We bumping out bangers like they whole thing. Thought we was gone forever, now we back together and we fucking up your whole dream. Check that history, can't take it or break it, so your hating really ain't shit to me. I can laugh at my own past, still check the bag, it's all a blip to me. I'm moving forward, like I'm taking a path sphere. Pussy clean, tight and sloppy, just like it was last year. Magic still, yeah I fuck, but I don't fuck around, ain't no hoes over here. Chicago, West Side, North Lawndale, whole shit could get so real. Talk about who that is and who we supposed to be. Psychodrama, ho, that's who. Real ass niggas know them three.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man. So, sports. I am relaxed. I'm satisfied. My Lakers held it fucking down. Excuse my language again. I'm sorry. But my Lakers held it down. I told Reggie what's going to happen. Obviously, some people out here in the world actually think the Portland are going to win this series.
Who, Charles Barkley?
Charles Barkley, Rob Parker.
Oh, man.
But he said he picks the Lakers, but he think
He wouldn't be surprised?
Yeah.
I mean, as bad as they've been shooting, I guess you can't really be surprised because Portland been hot. And, like, yesterday was, like, an off day for them. They was really kind of on some non-Portland-like things, which was crazy. So they was due for an off night. Now, the Lakers, they actually had a rare hot night, especially from the three. They made, like, 14 three-pointers. which a lot of people was like, wow, that's a lot for them. Not for most teams, but for them, that's a good bit.
You trying to talk bad about my team, low key?
No, I'm saying they're not a shooting
they're
team
not my
like that.
team,
They're
but-
not a shooting team like that.
Yeah,
You know that. Hey, you know that.
man, we got JR coming out the cut.
Man,
We got
ain't nobody
Green
know what
stepping
JR
out
was
there.
gonna do. He ain't played in 2 years and
Hey,
showed up for the bubble.
You know what makes me mad? It's guys like you.
Oh man, because I don't just give people credit for coming out of retirement.
No. It's guys like you
Oh man,
that don't give respect
how?
to where cats came. Do you
I
know
respect
JR,
the current players, bro.
JR was a former All-Star.
Yeah,
He used to
at
kill
one
for the
point
Knicks.
about 10 years ago.
JR probably got him and Vince Carter probably got arguably one of the best in-games dunks ever.
Yeah, and a lot of that happened.
He came
way
under the rim.
before. You know what I'm saying? That happened about 10 years ago. That about 10 years ago.
Oh my
JR
God.
played for the Knicks. I want to say what 2000. Maybe not quite 10. Maybe about 6-7 years ago.
About 2000.
Because he was with
about
Cleveland.
2008,
LeBron went back to Cleveland in 15, and he's playing with Bron. So you go back further than that. He's with the Knicks, then the Nuggets before that.
Yeah, it was about 2000 and
Like
about
12,
2010.
13.
Because he was with the Knicks for like 3-4 years.
Yeah, he was in the Nuggets before then. But while we talking about the Lakers, I'm glad you brought that up. Great segue.
Oh my God!
During the Lakers broadcast, we got a little feud going on. Two old heads going at each other.
Who?
We got George Karl versus Mark Jackson.
Great coach.
Mark Jackson. No, we don't say all that.
Great coach.
You don't get no great coach from having a couple years
Great coach.
coaching the team.
He developed the Warriors.
And he ain't developed nothing.
He developed the
He
Warriors.
ain't developed nothing.
The Warriors are his team.
No, they not. He drafted none of them. None of the impact players he didn't
don't
draft.
draft none of them. GM do. Yeah, you're right.
None of them impact players.
The coach sits in his office and say, "Who you pick for me now?"
No,
That's
it's
all
coaches
that
got clout. Greg Popovich drafted his own players. You know what I'm saying?
Popovich was the GM and fired his own coach and became the coach.
Hey, Pat Riley did that.
So, yeah.
That's what you gotta do sometimes. But back to the story though. So Mark Jackson was talking about Carmelo Anthony. You know, because a lot of people said Carmelo can't play D. I've always told people it's not that he can't; he just chooses not to, and that's what Mark Jackson
straight-legged.
made it a point to say. Mark Jackson said that Carmelo Anthony can play D, and it's a shame to whoever allowed him not to play D all these years because he was picking up LeBron 94 feet. He's picking up LeBron on the inbound.
They both old now.
94
wouldn't have done
feet.
that at a young age.
Oh, he'd have been better at it at a young age.
Nah, man.
Yeah, he'd have been better. He's too strong. He's too strong for LeBron.
You say Carmelo's too strong
Yeah.
for LeBron,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah.
LeBron will bench press Carmelo.
All outta here,
man.
all the greats talk about Carmelo Anthony's strength, bro. Kobe Bryant,
Get
who played
outta
against
here.
both of them, said Carmelo Anthony is the strongest player he's ever gone against.
Bro, get out of here,
That's
man.
not Shaq.
Get out of here.
And that's somebody that went against both of them, Dree. Hey, you going off your opinion. We going off somebody that
I'm
actually
not
played
going
against
off
both
the
of them.
opinion. I'm going about off of actual bench pressing. LeBron is a fucking beast, bro.
In the
He's
weight
strong
room.
as hell.
In the weight room, yes. You act like Melo's not strong. Just because LeBron cut up don't
Melo,
mean nothing,
Melo
bro.
been chubby, bro.
No,
He ain't
it don't
been-
have nothing to do with strength. It don't have nothing to do with his strength. Mark Henry is not the sexiest cuttest dude, and he will
But he
will
wide
bench.
body. He wide body though. Carmelo
Hey, I
is
don't like how you described him.
he wide body.
But man, you told me off on the story. So Mark Jackson was talking about defense. He said, because first he said that all the coaches that allow him to go without playing defense when he had the ability to, shame on them, and you know they part of the problem. And then Van Gundy was like, nah, it's not like that. He didn't want to play it. You know, nobody really made him. You know, right now he's playing it because he's totally changed how he used to be. And Mark Jackson said, okay, well, if that's the case, he said there should be a shared responsibility for anyone who allowed Carmelo Anthony to play bad defense in the past. Now, George Karl called winning this. Anybody that don't know George Karl, he used to be the coach of the Nuggets, and he also drafted Carmelo Anthony.
He didn't draft Carmelo. The GM
And
did.
he got on
He didn't
Twitter
even want
and he
Carmelo.
responded and he said, Hey, I heard Mark Jackson had some issues with Carmelo's past coaches. He said, remind me, how many All-Star teams did you coach? How many Defensive Player of the Years have you coached? How many Finals appearances do you have? How many of my teams, soon as they dropped me, became dynasties afterwards?
But that's not a good thing.
He dropped the mic.
That's not a good thing.
He said
when
what
they
he said.
Get rid of you,
that's what I'm saying. What he said was, once he was gone, they got better.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he said about Mark Jackson. He said, how many of my teams, once they got rid of me, got better?
Oh,
Mark
Jackson
Jackson
as
teams,
far as Mark Jackson?
Yeah, he got better. He was talking to Mark Jackson.
They were on the verge of being
better.
They
weren't.
Yes,
Bro, they had a 20-game increase. That was not Mark Jackson. Soon as Steve Kerr showed up, it was a 20-game increase in win total. That's not Mark Jackson.
Bruh.
Give Steve Kerr his credit.
I'm not fancy because
my God.
The dude just sits there and
man, you don't know why he do.
Yeah.
So do Phil Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. He trying to be Phil so bad. He trying to be Phil so bad.
Phil do what he got to do in practice, and he let them go out there and put the game plan into effect, man.
Bruh.
Greg Popovich don't do a lot. He don't do a lot of hooping and hollering. All that.
I didn't discuss how I felt about Greg Popovich.
I'm just saying.
Already.
Like you ain't gotta be rah.
I don't think he's up there in the upper echelon.
Because
I don't. Because did you know that fact that I just said earlier? He fired his coach as a GM, didn't know nothing about coaching, and became a coach.
And became coach. At coaching and drafting and developing
players.
No,
he just had the players, bro. He had the players. And they have the cap. That's a good market, Texas, bro. Like, you got...
Superstars never really go to the Spurs. He was the first one and the only one that was getting all them overseas players and turning them into a top of the standings team year in and year out.
Bruh.
That's what he did, man. It was what he did. He didn't draft all the little college young boys, all the little cats from all these little. He was not worried about none of that. He took all these overseas players and turned them into great teams. That's what he did from France and Switzerland and, I mean, you name it. That's what he liked and that's what he did because he said they more disciplined and it ain't as much attitude. But again, his strategy, that's why he's one of the most winningest coaches ever to sit on the bench.
Who?
Greg Popovich.
Greg Popovich?
Yeah. He's one of the most winningest coaches ever to sit on the sidelines.
Bruh, he's had good teams. They didn't
but they
didn't have the luck of the draft like
what
most
luck?
of the time.
Nobody even be knowing who these draft picks are before Pop get there.
What do you
mean?
Tim
Duncan is one player.
He's got their 5 rings.
One player. And then when he got older, Tim wasn't doing
Duncan
nothing,
is the reason the Spurs have their 5 rings.
Man, you got Tim, you got Tony Parker, you got Manu Ginobili, Kawhi
anybody
Leonard.
that played on that team would tell you Tim Duncan is the reason we got David Robinson couldn't do it until Tim Duncan got there. David Robinson didn't do it until Tim Duncan got there.
David Robinson needed somebody else, man.
I'm just saying the Twin Towers ain't a Twin Tower without the other tower.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Okay, but
and then when Dave got old,
you don't hear me say the 3 towers, do you?
Yeah, but don't get started on it's just players that win championships.
I didn't say that.
It's not. So they work together. Quit saying it. Oh, he had this, he had that. Hey, they had each other.
You always notice
they had each other.
Popovich always has a assistant coach that was either a good player or either a great player.
Oh, now it's the assistant coach. Now it ain't Pop. It's some assistant.
I'm just saying,
and
man.
none of these people ever get jobs and do anything. He had a lot of assistant
Let me
coaches.
take a sip to that.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying.
This dude is crazy. This dude is crazy.
Saying,
Pick
bro.
another coach, man. Stop giving Mark Jackson credit when he ain't do nothing.
Man.
Dude he had a couple seasons with a historic offense that was not up to par, not with the times. He did coach D.
You think Van Gundy
he did coach D. Who?
Van Gundy.
I don't think neither one of the Van Gundys a good coach. Neither one of them brothers.
You seem like the type that
no. I also don't think that the Houston coach Mike D'Antoni. I don't like him as a coach either. And he get a ton of praise.
D'Antoni, if basketball need to go into like an offensive coach, defensive coach, he'll be a good offensive coach.
Yeah, he's a great offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
but as a head coach, he's not. It seems like players don't really respect him enough. And then I don't think he knows the first thing about how to coach defense. But scheming plays and cuts and sets, oh yeah, Mike D'Antoni the man. But he need to stay like that. He need to just stay coordinating offenses. But he done been a head coach too long. He ain't gonna really go into that role. But, you know what I'm saying, I would like to see. So what do y'all think? Who got more of a case? George Karl got a long track record with multiple teams winning. You know what I'm saying? They ain't win chips, but he did go to the finals. He do got deep playoff runs with 2 different franchises, 2 different sets of players. Mark Jackson got 3 years of an all right team.
Are we grading who the better coach?
I'm saying who you think is right. He's saying, George Karl said, look, don't question my credentials because a player decided.
Wait. Mark Jackson didn't say nothing about.
Yes, he said something about all his former coaches.
But he didn't direct it towards
the coach he was with the longest was George Karl. But who else you talking about? The dudes that was there 1 or 2 years.
If I ain't say your name, bro.
And then he tried to say, Mark Jackson did try to take it. He said, I wouldn't even think about you at the time.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But that's what's saying when you make them general statements.
It's just a statement saying.
But everybody gonna think we're talking about him.
Mark, what was the statement? All his coaches?
He said there should be a shared responsibility for anyone who allowed Carmelo Anthony to play defense in the past. He said all his former coaches got to take blame in that.
That's true. That's a true statement. Why are you mad about that? Has Carmelo been known for his defense?
Not in the league.
Okay, so
College
that's a true statement.
College youth coach.
What's wrong with that? It's like that lets you know who's salty. Mark Jackson is humble and just saying, hey. He ain't never played defense, and now he is. All right, and now, George Karl had to play the kindergarten game. Oh, you said something subliminal about me. Let me. What have you done? You did.
I mean, it's just like if Tom Brady retired in a couple years, and they say, hey. Tom Brady, former coaches, blah, 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 blah. People going to automatically think Bill Belichick. Ain't nobody finna think Bruce Arians.
Whoa, that's not a good example because what are you going to say that Tom Brady
I'm
didn't
just saying, anybody that was with a particular coach for a very long time.
If they don't do it, it's a valid statement. If they don't, like if somebody, okay, let's say Tom Brady. If the statement was all of Tom Brady coaches should be say something to him about not being able to run the ball, scramble, like that's just something he don't do. But
or what about dumping off all the time? How about that?
Okay,
dumping off all the time. That's something he do. All
right, if somebody said that, Belichick ain't gonna be mad. You can't be mad because if he's known for that, all you could say is, well, Belichick could say, yeah, I told him to stop doing that.
Well,
but
I wish I would have brought the audio because if you listen to it. You know, and maybe it's the way Mark Jackson talks because he is a preacher or whatever, pastor. Like the way he was saying it, he was condemning. It wasn't just I'm just bringing up a fact. It's like he was trying to condemn his former coach. It's a travesty.
Yeah, it is. It's a travesty.
But when
if you a head coach of a great player who's capable of playing D, why aren't you telling that great player, hey man, you will be more valuable to us if you play defense?
That's where Van Gundy jumped in and he said, hold on. He said, you can't say that. He said you can't say that. Because one, you can say what you want, but these star players, what he basically said was these star players are going to do what they want. He said Carmelo is choosing
not to play
defense now versus in the past. So
and
you can't say it's the coaches.
But it could always be the sentiment that did you try to encourage him to be better at defense.
And that's why he said what he said about defensive player of the year. Like, I've coached players that have been great on defense. I've coached teams that have been great on defense. So don't sit here and say I don't coach D because one particular great player I had doesn't play D. That's what he was trying to say.
Did Mark Jackson recant his story?
He said at the time, he didn't recant it. He just said at the time, he was like, I wasn't even thinking about you at the time.
I'm sure he wasn't.
But everybody gonna think George. That's where he spent the absolute most time. He spent, I think, like 8 years with him. It might have been more because when he goes to the Knicks in like 12
that one dude that looked like what's his name, Frazier.
Like 8 years.
You know Frazier, that TV show, the bald head dude. George Karl, the one that looked like him, kind of with the bald and the side. Yeah, okay.
George Karl, a good coach though. Everywhere he go, his teams do well. He definitely deserves a job.
How many championships he got?
I mean, he ain't got none.
Okay, then. So tell him to shut up, sit down.
How many finals appearances do you got, Mark Jackson? Everybody keep calling you this great coach, but you never done nothing.
Hey, I don't care. He's a good commentator.
Yeah, but that ain't what people talk about.
Hey, that's what he was talking.
They don't say
he
nothing
was doing
about
his job.
They don't say nothing about George Karl getting a job.
Look, it's so many commentators that ain't played basketball and ain't coached basketball. Their job is to be objective.
What commentator ain't do one of them too?
What's his name? The one that got the deep voice. He just got a good voice.
Deep voice, yeah.
Yeah, that's all he do because he's a good. What's his name? He's on the NBA game. He's on 2K. The main commentator for 2K.
I can't think. But a lot of people.
He does TNT.
Do TNT and he
Yeah, he does the live. He with the girl now with not Boris. What's her name?
I'll look him up. We'll come back. We'll circle back.
Yeah, the girl with the Doris.
But you remember though,
Doris, she never played basketball. She never hooped.
But
in the NBA.
You remember though that a lot of people was mad at Mark Jackson when he got the job. That's what's crazy. Like how everybody fighting for him now when they was mad because they like he totally upset like all the cats that got skipped over because he a commentator and somebody that's out there and got his voice heard and whatnot. He skipped over how you supposed to go about being a coach where other cats was told you need to be an assistant, you need to work your way up. They just pulled him off the announcing table. You know, Mark Jackson never did nothing with coaching at all. And they just got him off the announcing table and put him at a head coach.
But that's the advantage
But Patrick Ewing can't get a head coach job. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can't get on the staff.
Wait. Patrick Ewing wasn't trying to be in the NBA.
Yes, he was. Patrick Ewing has been an assistant for, I think, at this point, almost 20 years. Well, he's a head coach now. He in college.
Yeah, he at Georgetown.
In college, I think.
Yeah, he at
but
Georgetown.
He was going through the process of becoming
not in the NBA.
Yes, he was.
He said no.
That's where all his assistants.
When he was on the podcast,
come from.
Hey, I just heard this podcast. They just interviewed him. He said he was being an assistant to understand the aspects of coaching. His dream job was to take over
Georgetown,
and be the head coach there. That's what he wanted to do.
So
and that's what he
why
is
did
now.
he keep interviewing for head coaching jobs?
I mean, you gonna do what you gotta do. If old boy didn't decide to retire until like 2 years ago. Dude that coached Iverson.
But Patrick Ewing, Kareem can't get on a.
And it was his coach.
Kareem can't get on the staff. I know you talking about because the Suns keep taking over. I know you talking about. Yeah. Kareem can't get on the staff. It's a few cats that got skipped over and had to be assistants. Like everybody always got to become assistants.
Well, sometimes
and people just kind of felt like it was a slap in the face just because he talked about the game. You just yank him right off and give him a shot.
He didn't only just talk about
the
game.
He did.
He was part of the game too.
That's what I'm saying. Former players were told you have to be an assistant. You have to be a scout. You have to work your way up.
I don't think that if I'm a player, I think I shouldn't have to go through the bottom level.
No, I'm saying they played too.
Level.
I'm saying former players. They all played too. I'm not talking about nobody that didn't play. Everybody I'm talking about, they played in the league.
But I'm saying, just because you played in the league don't mean, like, so Mark Jackson was able to break down stuff, commentate about it, and all that. Who's to say them other players knew how to do that? Like, he in the interview process, he could have showed them.
You can't say either way, though.
When you go to the interview, that's your chance to get the job, okay? If you can't articulate how you're, so this is how them interviews go. If you can't articulate your scheme and your philosophy in a decent way to where it's gonna win over the president and the GM, you're not gonna get the job. Some players don't know how to articulate nothing. They step in and think.
Yeah, some people are better talkers. Yeah,
they just step in. Hey, I'm Kareem. I know what I'm talking about. That's not good enough. We need to know your philosophy.
Have you ever heard Kareem break down basketball?
But that's what I'm saying. He can break it down, but can he lead though? Like, can he lead from a coaching aspect?
He'd be a rookie. We don't know. We didn't know if Mark Jackson could lead.
Hey, if you gotta win over the interview. In any hiring process,
but then that's also why I don't feel as sorry for him as everybody else when they be like, man, he need a job. He don't need nothing. He'll get it if he good enough to get it. He'll get it.
I don't think he's really interviewing. I think he's just going by off clout. Everybody saying he need a job. I think that's
what I said a long time ago. If you don't want a job, then why are you letting these people go to bat, get into it, make all these downing statements about all these teams? Why you didn't do this? Why you overlooking it? If you don't want to be a part of it, or they reached out to you and you said no, why are you allowing them to have these feuds instead of just saying, y'all, stop, I'm good? That's not what I want. Because you hear them, they all be like, why wasn't he called for this? Why nobody called Mark? I'm sick and tired of Mark Jackson not getting the call.
They doing that with Kaepernick.
Yeah, they did that with Cap for a long time.
Like, I don't think Cap want to play football no more.
I've been said that. Well, he keeps saying it, though. Every time he get a little mic in his face, he'll say it. But I don't really think he wants to either at this point. But since we on sports, you know what I'm saying, we're going to switch pitch from basketball. We're going to go to football. So, Robert Kraft, you remember he had the little prostitution thing?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying, with the video
Florida.
at the spa. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, the hoes need love, too.
So, right now, at least here today, he's actually been winning against the Florida prosecutors. Okay?
What?
And he's also...
He was caught red-handed.
And he's also... Hold on, I'm finna tell you. He's also unexpectedly strengthening the privacy of average citizens. So, hold on.
So now he's a humanitarian.
I mean, it's just by default. You know what I'm saying? Because in the appeals court sided with Kraft Wednesday, upholding a lower court's decision to toss out the prostitution video from the SPI in 2019. Why? Due to the Fourth Amendment, which is
Right to film or what?
No, police. Yeah, the unlawful use of police searches, seizures and surveillance, and that's what they saying he did, because what he's saying is that they was recording people for hours on end, and you can't just do that, even if you the police. You can record, they record, but once you start watching it, if there's not any unlawful activity, you can't keep it rolling, without the proper warrants and paperwork. You can't just keep watching. You're supposed to shut the video off once you see that there's no criminal activity done. They didn't. They just watched, and they said they violated other people's rights to privacy, because you got people undressing, they naked. There's people on them videos ranging from 40, men that's 40 to women that's 75. You know what I'm saying? All being taped without they knowing, and who's just getting massages and nothing else. And then they don't have no video on him actually, well, he never received, I guess, the services, but they was trying to get him for soliciting, but they wouldn't have been able to get that had they followed the proper procedures of surveillancing.
Getting the
they didn't do that, so all that stuff has been kicked out. So now they got no evidence, and they saying that that's going to actually lead to a lot of Fourth Amendment lawsuits for people that have gotten illegally taped.
That dude Kraft is paying off this shit, and they just trying to word out the way he gonna get out.
Man, I don't know, man.
He done threw some cash in.
I done seen it on
You got
other
a good
stuff.
lawyer, that's a hell of a case right there.
Yeah, I done seen it on other stuff, man, where you are supposed to cut them videos off. Man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and just surveillance and watch
right
and watch.
You got to have that warrant to have that tape consistently rolling.
Yeah,
you got to have that warrant.
Yeah, you can't just sit up. I'm finna start surveillance. I'm gonna watch it till I see something going wrong. You can't just do that.
Man,
you just cannot do that.
It's a lot of brothers that went down because of shit like that.
Yeah, and again, they saying that this right here, now that some courts undecided, they're going to use that as a talking point in appeals for other things and for a lot of lawsuits. And there's also going to be some, they thinking it also could be some NFL players that is going to do something, because they like to say, oh, well, this and then we're going to suspend you for this. But if it's not an actual crime, or not an actual proven crime, you can't just... It doesn't fall under the code of conduct policy for you to say, okay, the allegation was bad enough. So Robert Kraft might not even get in trouble by the NFL.
He wasn't going to get in trouble by the NFL.
Hey, well, I mean, what's his name did? The Colts owner that got caught with all that cocaine and stuff in the limo.
Who's a player you don't like?
And what? Just any sport?
Football. Yeah, well, any
football?
Sport.
I don't know, man. Ain't too many players I don't like. They all right for the most part.
I get on the net and start a rumor about him, a good one. Get him kicked off the squad.
They gotta have some clout, or they gonna sue you.
Not in today's time.
They gonna sue you. You gotta do it on a burner. Yeah, you gotta do it on a burner account, and then
that's
share
my
it.
opinion.
Then you do it on a burner account, and then you share it. Then you can say, "Hey, I just shared that. I thought it was true."
See, Drake been chilling with Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he burner king.
Yeah, he been chilling with Kevin Durant.
Other news. the announcer.
Yep, I got that
for
got
the
notes
Reds.
on that. Not just that, man. What about all these announcers? You got John Fock tweeting about the N-word.
Well. Let's just get on this real quick.
The latest dude.
The dude, because he
I got two new ones. I got the dude that said that.
No, hold on. We gonna get to it. But the dude from the Reds, the one that happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The baseball guy.
Yeah, baseball. All right. So this guy, his father used to be an announcer for the Reds, and he took over the position after his dad retired. He, in the middle of a live broadcast, the mic was still hot while they went to commercial. So in radio terms or podcast terms, when we say the mic is hot, that means it's still on. It's still recording while everything it's still broadcasting. It's not muted. Okay, so the mic hot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the mic was hot, and you hear him say, damn fat. I don't even want to say it because I hope they don't cancel me.
Well, say it.
He said faggot. That's what he said. He said faggot.
He used a homophobic slap.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said faggot.
Well, let me ask this question. Is the person he was talking about, is he...
No, he wasn't gay. He was just mad
gay.
at somebody forgot to give him his paperwork or something like that, and he was just... It's in his vocabulary.
He vented.
Yeah, he vented out and said it.
Yeah, older dude. I don't want to say about what, 50-something?
I don't know. He 50. He might be. I don't know how old he is. But
he grew up in a different time, man.
I understand.
He ain't grew up in this sensitive time
but
we in now.
The funny part about it is, okay, tell us about the other one, and I'm going to get the live broadcast that he had.
Okay, so let me see. His name is, this right here is from NFL, the hockey. This is just how sensitive the world is just getting, that everybody looking for something to cancel somebody on. So Mike Milbury was doing the NHL broadcast, and he was talking about the bubble. He was saying, hey, you know, if being with your teammates for long periods of time and worrying about, you know, the team goals and playing hockey, if that's all, you know, your concern, you loving this bubble right now, you know, because you ain't got all the distractions from out there. And then he's made the comment, he said, it's not even no women down there to distract you. And they took that and said it was misogynistic to say that women will distract you.
Look, if you play sports, it is a known fact, okay, from a male perspective.
Known fact.
It's a known fact that having sex depletes your testosterone, which men mainly use in playing contact sports. So the idea is most coaches would tell you refrain from sexual activity, you know, days prior to, you know, simply to have you at your fittest. So I don't think it's misogynist.
Yeah, and I mean, either way, you know what I'm saying, no matter how he meant it, whether it was sex or just talk, I don't understand why everything, you know, got to have everybody throwing a bitch fit.
Because everybody's so sensitive, man.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Yes, women distract. Just like if it was a damn female sport, if it's a bunch of men down there, guess what? The men are going to distract the women.
They're going to be distracted.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody always offended.
So sensitive, man. Everybody's so sensitive.
God.
All right. Let's get, okay. We're gonna hear the whole context live. Now, that's a funny part because the dude, something obviously wrong with him. Yeah, I'm gonna see if y'all pick up the funny part, like how I did. Okay, all right. Let's get into it.
One of the fag capitals of the world.
Wait, hold on.
One of the fag capitals of the world. Reds Live, the pregame show presented by
He
Ray
didn't know it was
St.
live.
Clair
That's what
Roofing.
he said. The fag capital.
3-0 ball game with the Reds in front of the Royals. We go to the top half of the fifth inning. Castellanos to lead things off. Jim Day's going to be taking us the rest of the way through this game. as Holland takes over on the mound. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. I don't know if it's going to be for the Reds. I don't know if it's going to be for my bosses at Fox. I want to apologize for the people who signed my paycheck, for the Reds, for Fox Sports Ohio, for the people I work with, for anybody that I've offended here tonight. I can't begin to tell you how deeply sorry I am. That is not who I am and never has been. And I'd like to think maybe I could have some people that could back that up.
So he started begging.
Well, that's not even the funny part. The funny part is, in the middle of your apology,
he's still talking about
where you in deep and sad and heartfelt.
He's still trying to
called
do
that
his
home
job.
run.
Yeah, you go over.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Well, he can't.
No.
Is,
That's what he's supposed to do.
The
yeah,
first
that's
thing,
his job.
It don't matter though. You didn't messed up. So if you didn't messed up and you trying to make a heartfelt apology, you don't cut that apology to. I'm telling you.
Okay, let me ask you this. I'm finna throw a twist. Let's say.
I wouldn't apologize.
Let's say
Well, he still got
he's
fired
working
anyway.
an
That's why I wouldn't
assembly
apologize.
line. Okay, and we're gonna say a massive assembly line.
He wouldn't never got another
We're gonna
job.
say building, let's say maybe boat parts. I don't know. You know, an assembly line. Okay, and he fucks up. Okay, is he gonna stop that assembly line to apologize to everybody, or is he gonna apologize
It depends
while
on
that is?
It depends on what kind of fuck up it
No
is.
man, I think he did the right thing.
Well,
He while the play was going on and nothing was happening,
Fox
he
fired
apologized
him exactly for that.
because he knew what was coming. That's why he took that time to beg like he did.
But this is what I'm saying. If like
It wasn't a fad capital. I don't know
if-
what he said wrong.
if he's not even
Don't act like he wasn't accurate.
he's not. I don't know nothing about that. I don't.
He ain't
You
the
say
first person I
Cincinnati?
heard.
Yeah, I don't
he
know.
ain't the first person I heard
actually,
say that.
No, brother.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Atlanta,
San Francisco,
Atlanta.
brother.
San Francisco.
San Francisco?
San Francisco, brother.
Proud.
You well traveled. I trust you on that.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know how I should take that comment.
I mean, man, here we go. I'm saying well traveled. You've been all over the world, man.
Okay, I'm gonna accept it that way.
That's what I was saying. You done been to Europe, all type of places. So if you be like, hey, such and such, I'm gonna believe that because I ain't been to San Francisco.
But then again, I ain't 100% right. That's just what I heard.
So if I'm all right, just if I let's say I don't want to say all right, a man if he cheated on his wife, right, and she comes in there arguing, saying, "Did you do this?" and he says, "Oh, LeBron James just shot a 3." After why he's saying, "Babe, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize." And then LeBron shoots a 3. Oh, LeBron just shot a 3.
Bad scenario.
Okay. Why is that
bad
so
scenario?
my scenario's bad,
Listen.
but your scenario is good with the assembly line.
Because it has to be something severe. This guy was on national TV.
That's severe. That's your marriage.
It's not
But it's
nationally
the privacy
broadcast.
in your home.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's say it like this. This.
What about people that's watching the game? Like, dude, I don't care about your apology now.
Let's say we watching the news. All right. Let's say we watching the news.
Okay.
And not the prosecutor, the broadcaster, the news dude is saying, all right, right now it's George Floyd right now on the ground.
Okay.
And they're watching it live with us. And they're like, oh my God, that is so sad. That is so sad. And then on the other TV, it got Tom Brady throwing a touchdown. Oh, it's so sad. They got his knee on his neck. Oh, we got a touchdown from Tom Brady.
That's unrealistic, man.
What?
That's unrealistic. It'll never
Nobody
happen.
died. He just said the word faggot, Drake. Okay?
No,
Come on.
I'm not.
Your scenarios are very severe.
He just said mine. It wasn't severe enough. So I'm confused on the communication y'all giving me.
Realistically
severe.
We're not doing make pretend. You know what I'm saying? Make believe.
You give a scenario.
Level.
That's
on a realistic level, though.
Realistically, you would never think.
What you saying? Your first scenario, somebody just got traumatized emotionally by their husband of however long cheating on them. And the second scenario, somebody died. Somebody died. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But he is all dude said was faggot. Nobody really got hurt. Of course, you're gonna have gay people that really be like, "Oh my God, I'm so distraught."
If nobody got hurt, why did he get fired?
Because you just can't say it.
He's on national TV.
Somebody got hurt.
FCC.
Somebody got hurt. You just can't say it.
Somebody got hurt.
There are rules, man.
Yeah, it is.
The FCC regulates everything that's aired. Why do you know?
They're getting fined for that,
listen.
for him
Did you know that when you're watching the TV, you're watching it in delay?
Yeah.
Even
when it's live.
Yes, it's always a 10-second delay or something.
That's because the FCC regulates that. They censor everything.
I get what you're saying. Okay? But what I'm saying is if you're trying to save your job, because obviously he was trying to save his job, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He said, I probably will not be wearing a headphone
I don't
again.
think he was trying to save it. I think he was just trying
begging.
in his personal life. I think he was trying not to have all that blowback.
The purpose of
he
begging,
knew he was getting fired.
The purpose of begging is what?
No, I'm saying he begging, but I don't think he was begging for a job. I think the personal backlash of people that they're gonna show up at his house.
Well, okay, that's all the point. He's trying to.
Still was it wrong? There was a home run hit.
I'm not saying. Listen to the story. I didn't say he was wrong. He could do whatever he said. Listen to what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm saying. Look,
you said it was funny. Yeah, you said it was funny.
Let me say. Let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Say what you're gonna say.
All right. If I'm making an apology, and I want to.
We're nodding, everybody.
Thank you. Okay, you just said something though. All right, if I'm making an apology,
they can't see us.
Oh my God!
Go ahead, you make it up.
If I'm making an apology, and one, either I'm begging for my job, which I said wasn't cool. He could have been. Okay. Two, he's trying to save face so he can get another job. He probably don't want this job, or he wants something else. Okay. Three. He probably got a gay cousin and he hope it don't offend him. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what he's apologizing for. Okay? But if you're trying to make an apology, you know you're finna lose your job. So fuck doing my job right now. I'm trying to get another job. So let me do a heartfelt apology and say, please forgive me. Oh, but he just hit a home run to the left. Bro, you don't do that. You say your apology. And
I don't feel he was wrong. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I didn't say he was wrong. Listen.
I think he did excellent. He apologized. He begged, and he still made the calls on the field.
And then went back to begging.
And went back to begging. If you know baseball, 90% of that game ain't shit happening.
I ain't accepting no apology to where you still doing your job. That means you didn't mean it.
Well, hence he got fired. I mean. It didn't work either way. But proof is in the pudding. He apologized real hard. He didn't apologize. He begged.
That was not heartfelt. I saw no heartfelt in it.
What?
I saw, please let me get another job after I say this.
You hear what I said? I didn't say he didn't. I didn't say he apologized. I said he begged.
The first word he said is I apologize. So that's considered apology.
Fuck what he said. If you listen to everything he said, he wasn't apologizing. He was begging.
For what?
For motherfuckers not to look past what he just said, because that's not just going. That didn't just fuck up his job. That just fucked up his life.
His career.
You know what I'm saying? So he was begging. Fuck that job.
So what you're saying is that by him, splitting it up and saying what he said, it made it seem ingenuine.
Bruh, yes.
So you saying that people they're not gonna respect it?
It's already not being respected. That's what they said. I'm just repeating what other broadcasters said. That was no way, no how.
And you know what he would have to say to that?
Heartfelt.
You know what he have to say to that? What that man
He
would say to
can't
that?
say
But
that. He
check
just
this
ain't gonna have a
out.
job.
Check this out. Now,
He already lost it.
You know what Tom would say to that
check
right
this
now?
out. I didn't know he lost his job until you said it. All right.
Yeah, he
now
lost
this
his
is
job.
this is me.
Fox
okay?
made a statement.
I
I
had already heard what he had said, right, but not to that full extent. Now, hearing what he said and how he said it, and then hearing his apology, I knew then it wasn't meaningful. He didn't mean it. Just because he meant when he said, what did you say for Reggie?
When he said what?
Faggot capital.
Oh yeah, he said it's the faggot capital.
It's the faggot capital. He meant that shit.
Yeah.
He meant that. And then when
that's what everybody said.
and when he started begging, it was all soft and that's not who I am. No, he was trying to save face so he can possibly get another job because he knew that one was gone when he said, I probably won't have these headsets on anymore. He knew he was done.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He knew he was done, but
then you got
personally,
You
if
gotta
I was making an apology, I would continue because he was told. Look, in the news goes when it happened, the office called in and said, "We got to get you off the air. What's the name's coming to replace you?"
Somebody else got fired too.
He was like, "Yeah, you need to apologize." And
But they didn't announce who got fired. You know who else got fired?
Who?
The dude that left the damn mic hot. Cause he like, man, it could have been any one of us. You leaving the mics hot, man.
I didn't know that.
No, I'm saying I know he's gonna get fired. Like companies will fire people.
He might or might not.
He's getting fired.
That happens all the time, bro. It happens all the time. It's just that, like, okay, so what's the name explained it? I was listening to Rob, and he explained it as, he's been doing it for a minute. He said, you always go into any studio assuming the cameras are rolling and the mics are hot. Mm-hmm. So you need to be professional and watch what you say. You can't go in there just saying any willy-nilly thing. You know what I mean? You gotta watch what you say because it's always, especially in this day and age, it's always a camera rolling when it's somewhere where cameras are. Like in TV, it might be somebody, Joe Blow cousin, the camera guy, is filming him with his camera phone, like
pick you up.
Like, look at Greg. Greg's actually working with ESPN. You know what I mean? Like, check him out. And then over there they got Stephen A. Smith over there cursing out the food lady. It's like, oh snap! Look at Stephen A. They got, you know what I mean? They got that on camera now.
I got two things for you. Which I'm glad you said. Watch what you say. First thing is to all of our white, Caucasian, whatever you want to be, called listeners, please send in questions for our segment later of white people ask us anything. Post them. You can put them in the comments. You can send them to us directly. Please post your questions. We're going to answer them on there. You can comment on them. Anybody can comment on them. We read the comments live. That is going to be later on, possibly in this next hour, but I want to give y'all time to think and get in some nice questions for white people ask us anything. The second thing is, since you just brought up watch what you say, I got something for you on my man Steve Bannon. Do you know who Steve Bannon is, Drake or Big Bro?
What do you do?
He is the CEO of Trump. He was the CEO of Trump's 2016 campaign, and he was also a White House strategist. So, he just got arrested yesterday on fraud charges for conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering, along with 3 other men. The scheme was to defraud donors funding Trump's proposed wall on the border with Mexico. Each one of them counts carry a max sentence of 20 years, and he's facing 2 counts. $25 million was raised, and that's what they were trying to fraud him out of. But for that $25 million, they saying that they not quite. He probably ain't gonna look at 20 years for each count, more like 11 to 14. But they saying that in most cases like this, most defense attorneys would ask their clients if they have any information to trade in exchange for leniency. Do y'all think he gonna snitch? on Trump and the things that went on. And they already threw out some names that he could possibly have information on.
Let me tell you what's going to happen if he starts talking.
Y'all should see his face.
Let me tell you.
Y'all should see his face.
Do you remember a guy named Epstein?
Yep. He gonna go the way to Epstein? Or like, who was that?
Epstein. What's the saying to go? Epstein did not commit suicide.
Yeah, I don't think so. Big bro, I know you know this. It's in your warehouse back in the day. Who was it? Was it Donnie Hathaway that they put in that warehouse? Who was that they put in the warehouse? He was part of a singing group. Not warehouse. They put him in a mental
institution.
Institution, and they said he jumped out the window and committed suicide. But it was before then he was talking about how they trying to kill me and all this, they after me and this and this and that, and then right after that he quote unquote, I'm doing air quotes, committed suicide.
What was he tied into?
I'm trying to think. I think it was something
political?
it was something political. It was definitely something political.
They killed Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, the mob killed Marilyn Monroe. She about to start snitching on the Kennedys.
Yeah.
It's actually a book out on that by Johnny Russo. Y'all don't know who that is? That's the guy that played Carlo in The Godfather. He was actually tied in
to the real mob.
To the real mob.
They said if they gonna make a movie about that,
his life,
then he had to be in it. That's what he had said.
Yeah, and what's crazy is some of the little kids.
I know what you're talking about.
One of the little kids that was running around at the beginning of the Godfather movie is actually the kid that's about to write and direct this film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how stuff circle back. But yeah, a lot of people in that movie was actually real mobsters
really
and
hitmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got the role because who was? I think it was Carlos Gambino. I think it was. That's who it was. But he told the dude like he's playing because dude after he set the deal up, because at first they weren't gonna shoot the Godfather. Mobster said ain't no way, it's not happening. And they was like, they made a deal on how, they could shoot it and stuff like that. And dude told him, he said, what?
33. Mavs and the Clippers.
Oh, God, here we go with this again. We circling back to the S, y'all. Getting started with this.
I'm going to let y'all know I'm be announcing this score.
Oh, man. So, all right, just watch what you say. You don't want to end up like Tom Brady.
Sure.
But, we're going to veer off from that the Godfather story. Y'all can look that up on some of his interviews. He talked about it. But Steve Bannon, do you think he gonna snitch, big bro?
Okay, go ahead, bro.
You think he gonna tell? They already got a list of people that they like, man. If he got information on these quote unquote people, that he may get a little leniency. There's a lot of people in Trump organization that done went down, man. He ain't went down because he protected by being president, which is also why he trying to run, because the statute of limitations run out in 2022.
He's trying to arrest everybody that has something to do with that pedophilia.
Like this right here. The level of loyalty for white-collar crimes versus the level of loyalty to all those other crimes, the lower-level crimes, something totally different. The repercussions, all that, everything is different. It's a whole different code. So he no matter what he's gonna do, he's gonna hide behind that lawyer, and he's gonna be real strategic.
I think no matter what he do, he gonna get killed.
No, they can't.
If he start talking,
they can't just
well, you know what?
kill him.
They didn't kill old boy that done flipped and started snitching on Trump. But I guess they feel like we ain't gotta kill you. You already make yourself look stupid.
He making himself look stupid
because you said one thing under oath, and now you saying something else.
Yeah. He looks stupid, but this dude, if he don't want to go down, he starts snitching. He gone.
He out of there.
He gone. They gonna be like, oh yeah, they gonna be like, what happened to what's his name?
Steve Bannon.
They gonna be like, what happened to Steve Bannon? Oh, he's in protective custody for 20 years. They gonna keep saying that, bro.
Hey, but that high society crime, man, that stuff is something else.
Hey, they got little needles now that they can't even find. They got ways to kill you, and they can't even find out how you killed, how you died. Lord, it'll lead back to a heart attack. They got ways to speed up your heart and kill you. You know what I'm saying? They got ways to get rid of your ass if they really need to get rid of you. If you a problem, and gonna affect a lot of money and a lot of people being rich, you gone. You gone. What, Kennedy? they offed him in front of everybody. They was trying to make a statement with him. Like, why they? Because if it was on some, let's get rid of them, they would have did like they did the union rep leader. What's his name?
Johnny I'm sorry, Hoffa.
Yeah,
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah. Like they got rid of him at a low key. They was like, man, let's just come on.
They said, did I ever tell you how Johnny Russo, he said how they actually got rid of him and why they never gonna find him.
It's multiple stories, bruh, that they said where they gonna find him. Everybody said they know what happened. They still ain't found no remains or bodies.
Yeah, he said why. He said because he's inside. He said, and he also said that a lot of them stories, him and another dude that was part of a crime family, they put a lot of that stuff to bed. They like people coming up with all these crazy stories. They put him in concrete. But he said no. What Johnny Russo said happened was he was like, they put him in a them compactors. Mm-hmm. They put like cars and stuff in. They put him in one of those and turned him into he's a part of a metal steel beam that had been used in a building years ago. Because it not only smashes stuff up, it heats things up so hot that it burns off all the DNA. So whatever remains of him is part of a steel beam inside of a building somewhere.
That could be true.
Which is why they ain't found him yet.
We'll never.
And he went through the whole story of how it was commissioned. Who talked to who. What the deal was, why, and all that. I can't wait for that movie, man. It's gonna be great. I love them type of movies.
Okay, well, we're gonna get into a song, then we're gonna come back with some more crap for ya. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you share the link. Make sure you subscribe. Do that. You already know where we at. The Spillover. Here go Big Boy Montana with Open Fire. Check it out.
Chopper way in, he got a couple problems. Click, man, you want help him solve them? Open fire just like a dragon god. Open fire just like a dragon god. Let the chopper way in, he got a couple problems. Click, man, you want help him solve them? Open fire just like a dragon god. Open fire just like a dragon god. Rolling through these old streets, yeah, that's a new chain swinging on that young G. I put the work in and I stuck to the code. Money over bitches, cause these bitches, man, they come and go. Now it's cold-hearted and I don't give a fuck. I nearly gave my all until I switched it up. They wasn't even ready. Oh, Kevin Hart voice, no Kevin Hart's funny. Yeah, this the real shit. I'm always getting mine, even the blind see it. There is no this or that. Like all state, yeah, I make it great. I make it great cause you pussies won't bust a fucking grape. Oh fuck boy, what's that wordplay? I heard your new shit, but to me it sounds like yesterday's. It's played out, but keep pushing, bro, your time is near. Ayy, let the chopper weigh in, he got a couple problems. Click, man, you want help me solve them? Open fire, just like a dragon god. Ain't ready, who the fuck you think you scared, man? You boys not heavy. Yeah, gon' keep playing like you Superman, and they gon' find you stressed the fuck out in this bitch, you understand? Mr. Montana, what the fuck is up? I'm still eating in this bitch, yeah, you know what's up. Look alive, I'm on top, ayy. Now they telling me ain't no more space. It's okay, I got that plan though. Run up in your office place, strapped down like Rambo. Blow. Who's the dead silly rabbit now? Yeah, who's the dead silly rabbit now? Clutching nothing, what you doing? Empty out your pockets. Pull up a couple problems. Click, man, you want help me solve it. Open fire just like a dragon god. Open fire just like a dragon god. Let the chopper weigh in, he got a couple problems. Click, man, you want help me solve it. Open fire just like a dragon god. You see that old school rolling through these new streets? Yeah, that's an 87 sitting on a chrome feet. And that's a 40 cal, close within that boy reach. So if you get too nosy, I swear to God, I'll put that ass to sleep. Nothing nice, I'm off the edge with a straight blade. Cut your fade real tight if you wanna play. I was really winning, you can say getting it. I mean, I'm eating good, but wasn't getting shit. Now what's the situation? I did my fucking best. I guess it wasn't nothing, or wasn't nothing left. You pick your choice of two, whichever helps you sleep. Cause while you chasing dreams, I'm chasing food to eat. I'm always getting mine, even the blind see it. There is no this or that, I fit in all seasons, like all state. Yeah, I make it great, cause you pussies won't bust a fucking great. Let the chopper weigh in, he got a couple problems. Click, man, you want help me solve it. Open fire, just like a dragon god.
All right, we back.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. Bruh, what was that story you was talking about, man?
Another one of these sick motherfuckers running around, man.
It's a lot of them. A lot of them.
And the funny thing is, I actually saw this, I want to say about 2 days ago. You know, and I ain't paid no never mind. And actually, I was kind of thankful that it wasn't around here. But then today, you know, I found out it's actually right here in fucking St. Louis, man.
What happened?
Oh, man.
Okay, well, actually, St. Louis police, on Friday, they were searching for a St. Louis man who is charged with raping a former girlfriend at gunpoint, choking her, forcing her to cut off her hair, and stuffing her into a large storage container. Now, I happened to read her actual post, and it was long as hell. She gave a full story,
So
man.
she actually lived?
Yeah, she got away. She escaped. That's why they're looking for him.
Oh, wait.
The
That's
police-
a black girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That happened here. She actually posted pictures online.
Of her face.
Of her face and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was here, man.
Yeah, he fucked her up.
Did a raw, man.
I'm friends with the girl on Facebook.
In her post,
yeah.
In the post, she said he stuck the gun in her asshole or some shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, what was that? Because I remember when she posted and everybody was, I'm praying for you, and
Yep.
all this other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
When I saw it, it had only came out that day. It already had gotten 2.5 thousand views.
Yeah. So, do you ever think it gets to that point to where you feel like that? What kind of love is that?
That ain't love, man. That's crazy.
That's somebody that's in love, bro.
No, bro, that ain't no type of love, man.
I get what you saying, Bug. You shouldn't use the love word involving that crazy shit.
No,
that's
that's a psychosis, man.
That's what being in love is, bro. It's a point of mental instability.
No, love is a hormone, man.
To where you can't.
Yeah, but that's why the Most High, you know, that's why I tell you, don't be in love with anything but me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have that level of instability towards something, it could go either way. It could be beautiful.
That's why some
or
people kill themselves.
Bad.
Is that why some people kill themselves thinking they're going to see God?
Yeah, because it's a bunch of emotion. And that emotion can be positive.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying? You spoiling somebody, you buying nice things and all that. Or it can go the other way and be detrimentally negative. And that's when you get them killings and kidnappings.
What would make you feel that way about a girl? Like, if she leaves you, you got to... Like, what?
Man, that's a
sick-minded
level
individual,
of
man.
mental instability, man. And that's why people think I'm so in love with something. I'm like, man, somebody being in love with something. I'm like, people always say they want that until they see the ugly side of it.
Do you think that starts at a young age?
It could. But that's why they say it's a thin line between love and hate. Like, that mass of emotions, you know what I'm saying? You walk that line, and it can fall to the left or it can fall to the right.
I respectfully disagree.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
What would you say?
The good side of it is love. The bad side of it is hatred, but it's all emotion.
All feelings, all emotions are all tied together. Good, bad, all of it. Okay. Now, it's you as the individual to control those emotions. If you allow those emotions to control your reactions, then you need to see a psychiatrist.
I agree.
That's both good emotions and bad emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I definitely agree. But something like that, man, that dude is sick, sadistic. Like, you said he made her cut off her own hair.
He tied her up, or he bound her down and made her cut off her own hair, which is, I don't understand. Maybe he bought her some weave at one point or something. I don't know. I'm speculating.
Maybe she had long, real hair. That was pretty. He like, oh, you gonna be flaunting your beautiful hair to nobody else.
Yeah, I don't know, man. A sick mind. Maybe he in his head he was thinking if he make her unattractive, nobody else will want her.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
If you don't want to be with me, ain't nobody gonna want your ass.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen what you look like now?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I say this. I hope she has some brothers or some uncles or cousins.
Yeah, somebody.
Tiffany said he's a psychopath. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely a psychopath.
Hey, brother got issues, man. They gonna get him straight when he get to jail, though.
Oh yeah, he gonna have a
they
that
love,
first week.
Look, they love rapists and chomos.
Man,
that shit crazy.
That first week gonna be something for that boy.
Man, it's been
no, they ain't gonna fuck with him the first week because he'll be an ISO.
It's been stories of dudes that like they shoot they lady, you know what I'm saying, trying to kill him, but they survive.
Yeah,
you know what I
That's
mean.
probably what he would have did. He saw he was in the torture phase.
There was a girl on the news that the boyfriend shot her with a shotgun in the face, and she had to get her face reconstructed.
Yeah, fucked her up.
That's
crazy. You see the one dude sliced up the girl's face. Sliced her all up
with a razor blade.
Yeah, razor, something. He sliced her the fuck up. Ooh, Lord. Bride of Frankenstein. Fucked her up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too, Tiffany. Like she said, for some people, the obsession of people or things started at a young age. Like, it definitely starts. Like,
that mental instability, man. If you pay attention, you can see it coming. It's rare that stuff just comes up on you out of nowhere with no signs.
See, some kids are on the spectrum. They're autistic. But we had, like at my old job, we had certain kids we called functioning autistic to where they can look normal, seem normal, but they make silly decisions like shit in their hand and smear it on the walls at the age 13, 14. Like, at that time, you shouldn't even want to touch your own, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's some that you supposed to get out of younger. But then after they do that, they take a pill, and then they, Rodrigue, would you like to read this book with me? Like, just word, like, what? Bro, you was just playing with your, what? What is it? Bruh, the crazy stuff. She said, cut off my hair, we gonna fight.
Yeah,
you fighting at the time.
Hey, Tiffany, if you'd have seen the picture, I don't know if you saw the post, but he put one on her. He beat her up pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I bet that hair was long. I bet it was natural, and I bet it was pretty.
In the post, it was probably about an inch long, and she had a spot missing here. Big bald spot. He fucked up, man.
And then he said he stuffed in a storage container.
Yeah.
Like, did it say like one of the big ones?
Like U-Haul?
Yeah, like one of them types? Or we talking like a
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
One of them pick me up things.
Yeah.
Never mind what the police is putting out. You need to see her pose. I wouldn't doubt if the police made them pull it down because that was her
graphic
statement.
Detail,
Yeah, she told it all, brother.
She just copied and pasted from the police statement.
Sometimes, people think so highly of a person, and that person be wanting to like show them like, hey, this is how they really are. So she's probably in that mode, like, oh, y'all, this y'all best friend, huh? This y'all.
She probably took a L a couple of times. This the one that probably did it.
I need some drink.
Yeah, that's all
which is sad, man. Hey, look, my positive message for today. Women and some men, get out of those abusive relationships. You see the signs early. Don't ignore them. Go and walk away, man. It's not that serious.
Big bro, you've been so positive this week, man.
That nigga's sipping a different kind of Kool-Aid.
That's what I'm saying. You've been so positive this week.
Brother, life is too short, man. I keep telling you.
Super positive, man. Tell you we gonna have to
life is too short.
Change them angry men. It's gonna be happy man, happy man, happy man.
Oh, man. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with positivity.
Nah,
I've been preaching that for a long time.
Yeah, man.
Good vibes only. That's what life should be about. Good vibes only.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You gonna have problems,
but it's how you handle them.
It's how you approach it and how you handle it. Yes, exactly. Good vibes only. I wish I had a song to play right now that was good vibes only, but I don't. So we're gonna keep talking. All right. What did you have? What was that? Well, we're gonna go to the song and then we're gonna come back. All right. We're gonna play the homeboy Lou. What's up, Lou? Funny story happened, man. We gonna bring that up after the song. All right, let's get to Lou. Deserve it.
Kato, you way too dope, kid.
Thank you, Lord.
Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it?
That's a question we all ask.
I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it.
I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. And I know my purpose on this surface, so I'm out here working. And these serpents steady lurking, like a thief in the night, trying to sink their teeth and then bite. Fill me up with that venom, give me the blues denim. Since I got favor with God, I look like Abel to y'all. They wanna slew me like Cain and put two in my brain, but I got you in my veins, running deep inside. Mama said before you meet with God, you got sheep to guide. It's separation before elevation, this preparation for your destination. And you were made for nations. You a king, David. Why you think they hated? You Ali, the greatest. Rumble, young man, rumble. Just remain humble. They gon' throw you in that lion's den and that fiery furnace like a frying pan. Just keep your eye on him. He'll be there in the midst of it, in the thick of it. Hope you listening when he whispering. I remember when he let me know that your life would be sweeter than some licorice. Yeah, mama, look at this. A year later, I got acres and papers for ownership. Could at least but own these whips. Got everything that I wanted. My queen ring is enormous. That mansion came with a doorman. My foreign came with a chauffeur. The chauffeur, all of the hard work. Yeah, ma, I put God first. Not in love with the money, nor the luxury lifestyle. I'm like, wow, this my life now. I give praise to you right now. Lord, you're my lighthouse, yeah. Used to cut grass to cop a bus pass. Now I'm chilling with my feet up in this lawn chair, watching line curve, ride a yonder. I'm a king, not a ponder. At times I ponder and yell yonder.
Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it? I ain't perfect, but I'm worthy. You show me love and grace, that's why I give you praise. Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it? I ain't perfect, but I'm worthy. You show me love and grace, that's why I give you praise.
Lights off, gas too, every bill passed through, but you never fold or go nuts. Cash shoes, $20 to your name, and that gotta last you the whole week. In your gas tank, whole knee, and your kids ask you, Mama, what we gon' eat? You always made a way, school clothes on layaway, and you hit them thrift stores just so we could get more bang for the buck. You's an angel to us. Look, I know extension cords running from my neighbor crib. You never cry to ask why, like Jada Kiss. You found a way through this maze in this rat race. Still gave God praise when you lacked cake. Showed us how to sacrifice. Made a meal for us to eat while acting like you ain't got an appetite. I saw you hustle and do her just to get a few pair of new herbs for the school year.
You deserve it, you deserve it. You deserve it, you deserve it. You ain't perfect, but you're worthy. You always made a way, that's why I give you thanks.
But we live.
We are back.
What? Where you talking about, bud?
Right there, man.
Right next to that
This
rib.
shit is backwards.
The note?
Yeah.
The music
the
note?
16th note. man.
It was obviously Jay Fresh, Young Stunners.
Jay Fresh. Okay.
All right, go ahead. Give us this story, Drake. Tell the world this story.
What?
You said you had a funny story for him.
Oh,
Before
when
you
they
got
was
out.
finna fight?
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah. Well, I don't like
I
don't like spreading violence.
Yeah, don't put that out.
Yeah,
All right,
I don't
we
like
don't- we
spreading
don't go with
violence.
It is what it is, man.
But the question I had, I was gonna come off of that. I wasn't gonna tell the story. Is
Okay.
how would you react if you are sitting in the fence and your kid is playing a sport, no matter what sport it is, soccer, football, basketball, and you hear a commentator say, "He trash, man. Why, man, kill him. Keep killing
About your kid.
and it's your kid that he's talking about. What do you do?
Me personally,
Yeah, personally, it's your kid out there hooping or playing football, and his son is the linebacker.
I was just
or
gonna
the-
say,
it's like, man, fuck him up, man, rock it.
no, this is what I do.
No, not you saying,
No,
but
no,
that's
no.
what he's saying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
his kid about your kid.
If he got a kid out there,
This is what I would
Yeah.
do. This is what I would do because you probably wouldn't. Well, if he's loud like that, then you already know he has a kid out there.
Yeah.
All right.
he out.
So I would quietly talk shit about his son.
I'm loudly talking shit about
you
his
know what I'm
son.
saying? When I say quietly,
It's gonna be
I
this how
won't
it's
let
gonna
him
be.
know
It's
that's
how
my
it's gonna
son.
be. It's gonna be. Man, kill him. But gonna be like, hey, kill him. That boy trash.
He's straight
He
garbage.
trash. No. Man, you talking about my? That's how it's gonna do. So this is what I do. This is what I would do. Okay. Tariq, come here. Come here, bro. Like, hey, even if I'm the parent, as soon as the coach calls timeout, Tariq, come here. See number 28? Go fuck him up. I'ma fuck you up if you don't fuck him up. Okay? Like, I'm gonna tell him. And then when I'm walking back to the bleacher, I'm gonna look at that parent and say, just shake my head. That's what I was doing, y'all. I'm just nod my head like, you finna see. and if Tyreek don't do it, or one of my kids don't do it, it is what it is. But 9 times out of 10, that's gonna be a moment I prepared them for. Cause I do that to them.
See, I'm doing all that, and every time that I see that kid fuck up, because they do, I'm calling out. I'm gonna make it a point. Every time
I feel
that
ya.
person
I feel ya.
fuck
I'm
up,
just-
I'm
To
saying
me,
something.
it
It's
ain't
on.
even about the game because I want my kid to succeed. I want to piss him off.
Oh yeah.
I want to piss
Like you
him
said,
off.
linebacker. I'd be like, damn, number 28 missed that tackle.
Zach Murphy said, I'd flip shit.
Zach, my dude. Hey, Zach would. He'd take them glasses off and flip out.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna try to be the classy guy about it, to where I'm gonna let my kids settle this
Man,
before I have to
ain't
beat
classy,
you.
nigga. I'm rugged.
just saying,
I'm going
before
off.
Because if I go off, I'm gonna end up fighting the guy.
No, see, I won't. I don't want to start a fight,
I do.
but I'm gonna make him want to fight.
Drake be having to calm me down. I'll be saying all kinds of
Because
shit.
this is what I be thinking about. It's not just gonna affect us. Like, it's gonna affect your kids' future with future teams. I don't want some cats on my team because of some parents. You feel me? I mean, it is what it is. Take them to another squad. But I don't want you on my team because every time it's an issue. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to have no issues. I'm trying to teach the boys, and if they get in confrontations, we gonna handle it. You know what I mean? So some coaches gonna look at it like that, like, dang, man, that parent always tripping. Man, we gonna have to let little Johnny go, man, because
See,
they ain't gonna let us.
You
nothing.
nice.
I mean, no, like I always say, I gotta always look at the whole picture. You gotta think about whatever I'm finna do, who it's gonna affect, and how it's gonna affect me, and not only me, but everybody that's connected to it.
I look at the picture until I become that parent in the stands. Then I'm only worried about me
and your kid.
my kid.
I understand, and I
done heard about your antics in the stands, Drake. I done heard about you. You be up in them stands
I
acting
be
a
tripping,
fool.
but I only trip on the refs. Only the grown man.
That ain't gonna affect your kid. He gonna blow hard on somebody.
Bro,
Bow, and look right at you. Woo, look right at you.
Yeah, we can do it like that. But I'ma tell. I'm like, man, hey, and I make sure I cheer for everybody on that team of my child, because you don't never want the ref to understand. Oh, that's his kid. He gonna foul out by 12-second quarter.
Yeah, and that's something else I do. Like if I know somebody talking trash and they got a kid out there, I'm telling whoever's by him. Like I used to tell the kids, man, I'm telling you, I used to be a parent. They play football. I'd be like, look, such and such over there, he talking all shit. His daddy talking all shit.
Reggie over there instigating.
Hey, kill him. I don't care who's on him. I want his ass on the ground every play.
Oh, instigating.
I used to give out money, man. I was straight Greg Williams. Straight Greg Williams out there.
Hey, man.
Because I try not to bother people, kid, man.
If you knock his helmet off, that's $100.
Man, I try not to bother kids, bro. But when other parents started, oh yeah, it's on.
So
I leave the kids be, man. I'm taking it to him.
You gonna take it to the dad?
Taking it to him.
I can hear Bud now. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
No, I ain't coming at him that way.
Yeah, you coming at him that way?
Let him think he'll be my buddy first.
Which one your kid? Oh yeah.
Okay. Right
no. Wait, what do you do? Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
Like that fucking kid sucks.
Yeah, which one your kid? Oh okay. Yeah. Yeah,
you got any? He gonna say, y'all got any kids? You got any kids? No, I ain't got no kids already.
No, I ain't got none.
Little do you know, that's the one you take.
I'll probably at some point pull your antic. Walk out there and talk to him. Hey, come here, Tyrell.
Yeah. Straight up.
Blow the hell out this motherfucker right here, man.
Fuck him.
This pops up there talking all cash shit.
That's Reggie. This nigga. Oh my God, bro. Reggie be so worried about get back.
Oh man.
Instead of taking care of the ball. Okay? So when somebody reach, he try to tell the boys, hey, when they reach, hit their ass right there.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Hold on. I tell them to protect the ball. but because some cats, they try to try you, but you know, you play basketball, right? So you know them cats that like to take their head, bend it down, and take their shoulder and go into your chest to get the ball to separate you from the basketball.
We were taught to hip check.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah. Hip check or throw that forearm up there to protect the ball.
You get the foul every time.
Yeah.
If you hip check.
Man,
bruh,
I'm telling
Reggie
you.
be trying to get the kids to throw hands.
Bruh.
Oh,
no. Hey, don't be throwing hands.
I don't
tell nobody throw hands.
He say, Rashawn, Tyreek, next time that dude reach over your back like that, you swing your elbow up and sell it.
I am not going to lie. I have been known to teach little tricks.
Hey, I'm telling you.
To get a motherfucker off.
See, Drake that dude where if we out there in a war and we bloody and stuff, he's still like, look, guys, we still got to play the right way.
No.
They like, coach.
You know what they call that?
No, I ain't.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Oh
yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's what I was finna sum him up.
Yeah.
He mean his saying.
I mean that.
When he said that, that's what makes me laugh so hard.
I mean that.
He means that crap.
I told Tyreek, I said, bro, he's steady fouling you. I told him, man, you fall from other stuff when people in the front. If somebody reaching over your back, I'm like, man, all you gotta do is throw your shoulder. It's gonna be a foul every time. All you gotta do is throw your arm up.
If you reach over your shoulder, bend all the way down, bend as low as you can go, and back up
and stop. Hey,
oh man,
that's a good one too.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I bet he won't do it again.
It's when you start doing this.
I didn't say that ain't what I said. I said if he's trying to grab it, what I said, I said throw your arm back. I said throw your arm back. That's all I said.
Okay, but this is my point. just take care of the ball. That's what I'm worried about. Don't lose the ball.
Yeah, Drake, but
trying to
what
do
I said,
extra
Drake
shit.
said, look, he said, man, he'll do that. But then on the way of doing that, he'll totally lose the ball when he throw that arm back.
I'm trying to do that.
Well,
And
he
then the
got
ref
to-
don't call nothing. Now that's a turnover.
He didn't use too much aggression, man. You got to explain to him within the
Yeah,
physics of
that's
the
what I'm
game.
saying. That's what I got to get better with,
When
explaining
you
to him how
told
to do it
Look, when you
in
told
the flow
him,
of the game.
he said, "Fuck the game." If I got the ball, I know he coming to me.
Hey, Tyreek, that's my player where I'm like, because sometimes certain cats that we go against be acting like they want to swing. I'd be like, what y'all don't know is that little nigga right there, number 20, was a small. He gonna be the one that kicked the fight off. He gonna be like, so you just swung on my teammate? That's my shooter. like Jimmy Butler. I don't need no friends out here. You mess with my shooters, we got a problem.
Man, yo, I'm just trying to stay in the game, not fight.
This coming from Drake, who may have set the record for the most ejections in 1 year of a coach. That's what got me to start coaching, because he left us without a coach for so many times. I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna start sitting on this bench.
Bro, they used to kick me out the game.
Him and one rep was finna fight. Oh, he doing all this talking like he missed the calm and let's get it all together.
Wait, no,
positive vibes, y'all. Positive vibes.
I who side and thought about that year. I'm serious. I literally took some thought process. I was wondering,
and then
like,
got on basketball Ritalin, because now people be like, Drake, why you don't act the same? What's going on? You got something going on in your personal life? Why you at? Why you not present? Refs don't say that to you? Man, you done changed a lot, man.
Man, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all everybody say. Even Anthony, every time you see Drake, why you don't stand up?
One of the refs came up to me while I was sitting down. He sat down. He was like, man, I want to say I'm proud of you. I said, what?
You be making it through whole tournaments now. Don't even be getting no type of text no more or nothing.
What the fuck you proud of, man? Nah, but seriously, I don't like nobody doing my kids wrong.
Man, I take it personally.
And back in the day, I consider every single kid on the team my son.
Yeah.
Now we got girls; they all my daughters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lose my voice every time they play.
Bruh,
every time they play.
If it's a situation to where I know you doing them wrong, I'm gonna fight for them. Like, if it leads to me gone, that's why I have an assistant coach. I'm going to sit outside and be like, man, what's going on, man?
Man.
Are they with it? Man, hey, forget them, dog. Now, they respect us, though. Yeah. They respect us now, though. We went through the first, the respect trial that a lot of cats going through now, so... It's
now
more.
Now they just don't be like, shut the hell up. They come and they explain
Yeah,
what they seen.
They got to.
Yeah.
They got to, because they know, like, we know the game. So, and it always sometimes it be, hey, man, I missed that call. I'm gonna try to get.
They
I'm gonna try to get the
admit
next.
that
I'm
real
gonna get
time.
the next
Be
one.
like, I got the next. Mom, that's my bad. My bad.
And
But then you got some of these new refs that, like that one ref that told you, hey man, I've been doing this. That be acting like you don't know nothing about basketball.
Oh, that's a good question, Zach. Good question. He said, "What y'all gonna do when your kids got to start wearing masks when they play?"
Didn't I say that already?
Man, they not gonna play. They not gonna make them do that.
I mean, I don't think if they don't, that they can't. They gonna pass out.
They gonna pass out. It's too hard.
It's too
I
hard.
barely, Zach. You know, we barely be work. We hate to work in it with a mask on. That's not a high activity, running up and down the court type thing. You know what I'm saying? When you start telling them, like, you got to wear a mask and then do something where, you know, it's highly exhausting, man, it's going to be all type of passing out.
But do y'all think the situation is getting worse now with COVID? Or do you think it's getting more under control?
I think it's getting worse.
Depend on who you listening to.
Yeah. And where you at?
It's one side of the agenda that's trying to push the narrative, and it's one side of the agenda that's trying to calm it down.
We as the public, we don't know the truth. We know that there's something out there.
But to the extent of how bad it may or may not be.
And you notice when everybody was saying kids can't catch it, all of a sudden it was a kid that got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They said black people couldn't catch it for a while till black people started getting it.
Did you know, as of today, St. Louis County mandated all children 5 and up must wear a mask.
And remember, just a couple weeks ago, it was 9 and down. Didn't have to wear a mask.
Didn't have. Okay. Now it's 5 and over.
Tasha says Noah, her son, and my God go to the gym since it just opened back up. They're required to wear a mask while they play ball.
And y'all better keep them on.
I guess.
Man, that's hard to do, man. Especially that's hard for us as coaches.
Hold on. Wait. Read that again.
When they go to the gym and play ball, they're required to wear a mask.
Because as I see, okay, people are requiring masks, right? Mm-hmm. But they're opening back schools. They're open. Like, even a mask ain't going to save you in that fact to where it's things you touch. It's things, you know what I mean? Like,
they're taking a calculated risk. They know when these kids go back to school, people are going to die, man.
Yeah.
They know this.
But, man, see, and a calculated risk. I'm glad you said that. It's a calculated risk waking up every day. It's a calculated risk going to work every day.
Would you stick your hand in a bucket full of rattlesnakes and say, I ain't not down in it, but over the top and say, no, they might not strike. My hand is way up here.
But the calculated risk of them striking is high, so you can weigh that out. But
the risk of this Rona is high.
I wouldn't say that, though.
That's only because it hasn't touched no one.
No, it has. Don't say that, because it has. It has. I had a friend that got it, and his brother died because he had it. Yeah, so it has. But what I'm saying is proper precautions to where you wash your hands, you get checked. If they say if you catch it early, they have ways to properly handle it so you don't have to be on a ventilator. There's certain, like, you get on your. They say that some doctors explain you get on your knees head first, get the mucus out your lungs to make it come up, and all that. It's ways to handle it. And then some people that's asymptomatic.
Who's to say? See, I'm not taking none of what they're saying for face value. All that shit.
But you're taking what the other people say for face value.
No. I don't. I listen to everything. I listen to both sides. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I do what I feel is best. Okay, and to me, it's all a bunch of bullshit. Okay, because honestly, this is me. I feel I've already had it once, maybe twice.
Do you feel like you got it right now? Do I need to scoot over?
But that's what I'm saying. But
here's the thing.
Do you remember the chicken pox?
Mm-hmm. Never had them in my life.
Exactly. But it was. Remember, it was used to be like, hey,
get it out the way.
Yeah, get it out the way. Go ahead, get it. This is something that I think everybody's gonna get it. And I'm gonna be honest. I think I had it in January because it was a point in January for a whole week, bro. My lungs was hurting. Like, I felt like I had this bad pain.
I remember you talking about it.
When I was working, talking on the phone.
And we when we went out of town, you was talking about how it was hurting so bad.
Bro.
You was like, man, I think I might have to quit coaching or something. I don't know what it is.
Bro, I'm telling you. And I had a serious, but it went away.
I'm glad we're talking about this because I saw a post and it summed everything up. In 3 months, this government has neutralized the country and got everybody doing what the hell they want them to do.
Oh, yeah. The mask.
In 3 months.
Yeah.
They're controlling the entire country in under 3 months on the threat of a cold.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it got everybody scared.
And, I go to work. Since I've been working throughout the entire pandemic.
Me too. Yep.
Every day I go to work, the only time I put on a mask, every day, is when I have to go into the Quick Trip to retrieve my receipts in case I got to put gas into one of the vehicles.
Yeah.
And that's only because it's mandated that you have to wear a mask inside the stores.
Well, my customers will call and complain because I'm going to different houses all day. My customers will call and complain if I don't address them with a mask.
Shit, every client that comes pick up a vehicle. I'm working with no mask. They come in without a mask. They deliver vehicles, no mask.
See, y'all ain't that strict on it. I think.
I mean, yes, we are, but you know, me and my bosses, we've talked. You know, and we all come to the same conclusion. Yeah, I think I've had it too.
Yeah, man. I think if you feel sick, go get the right help because it's what you can't even say the right help.
I don't agree with that.
Cause they kill. I think they killing motherfuckers.
Killing motherfuckers, man.
Man, why y'all just brought it up? I was gonna save it, but y'all just gave me the perfect little segue to talk about it. Do y'all know in Florida? I don't know what the hell is going on with Florida.
Well, hold on, real quick. Tasha said, "Dad, I'm with you on this. This is BS."
Yeah.
What's Zach say?
Everyone. I said that already. Everybody's bound to get it. Just how long you want to wait. That's what Zach said.
But see, go ahead. I don't want to stop you.
Oh, no, you got something to say? Go ahead.
No, North Carolina. No,
Florida. Yeah. So in Florida, now I just came upon this. In Florida, they are about to release 750 million genetically engineered mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But did you hear about them?
But they're doing it to gradually kill off all mosquitoes.
They'll die in the larvae stage. Instead of growing to mature mosquitoes.
I did not know until I read that article. I did not know that it's only the female mosquito that sucks the blood. I didn't know that. That's the one they're trying to kill off. It's only the female that it kills. The male eats pollen and nectar.
Listen, this is just my opinion. If you manipulate an animal that is known to bite me, and you're genetically manipulating it, saying, okay, it can bite you, now it's going to be safe because I done played with it.
No, they weren't saying it's not going to get to the stage to where it will bite.
No, the ones
that might stuff them full of corona.
The ones they're releasing are full adult mosquitoes.
Females. Oh,
okay. Yeah, they have to breed. So
they haven't had the larva yet.
Yeah, when they breed, the larvae, you know what I'm saying? It won't.
Yeah, because mosquitoes got a short lifespan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are they releasing the male or the female? Did they say that?
I don't know.
Because if it's the male, with mosquitoes, do they have to have a male and a female to create the larva?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
They just lay the eggs in and grow?
I believe so.
I don't know. I don't know. I know when you're talking about manipulating and releasing into the, no.
But that's the scary. It's not scary, but it's
no. That's a good word.
It's the realistic fact about it that they can manipulate anything, and
have been.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, who says they ain't manipulated this COVID right now?
I've been trying to get people on that bandwagon for months now.
Hey, sometimes you don't need people to ride with you. You just need to ride smart.
And I'm still breathing.
Yeah, that's hey.
Look, every time I got sick, you know what I said? I ain't telling nobody.
Oh, God.
Yeah, damn, skip it. How you feeling? I'm moving slow. How you feeling, James? Oh, I'm good. My back a little sore.
I think so. As far I mean, speaking on that, I mean, I don't mean to go back to sports, but they said Ohio State part of the Big Ten,
Pac-10. Right?
Pac-10. They part of the Pac-10. Pac-10 canceled their season. So Ohio State is trying to play in another division right now. They still want to play.
Just in order to play.
Yeah.
That's some fucking dumb.
They trying to play in another division.
Hey,
Not only that, Ohio State kids were sent home. They were all sent home besides 20% of the population, and that population is mainly the football.
Man, look.
They still on campus getting tested, doing online classes.
I'm cool if you voluntarily want to go to your death. I'm cool with that.
I mean, but I was telling you.
We talked about that depopulating the earth.
Yep.
Did we ever? Yeah, we did cover that. Yeah, so I'm with that.
Tiffany said the female is the one that bites. Yeah, we said that one is one that bites, then uses the blood to provide nourishment to the eggs. Female mosquitoes live up to 100 days. I Googled it. So if they only live 100 days.
That's why I said they don't have a long lifespan. And that's what they're doing. They know certain ones going to die off. You know what I'm saying? And then the ones that's supposed to be reproducing, them the ones.
But before they die off, they going to be biting somebody, right? To do the nourishment for the.
And I ain't trying to be that. I ain't trying to be that gimme pig, bro.
And that's the problem with. It's crazy motherfuckers in Florida in general.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what's wrong with them, man.
It's so many crazy stories be coming out of Florida.
Yeah, I be like, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, no summer or winter trips to Florida, bro.
Nah, man.
Keep it at the crib.
Hey, I ain't planning on going to South Beach no time this year anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
But what was I just saying? Before I read what she said. Man.
After our next break, though, guys, get ready. I'm going to have a few stocks for everybody.
You reached far into the future, man.
Good little thumb. You know what I'm saying? A little rule of thumb for saving.
All right, we're going to get into Chip Swag.
Making moves, bro. I see you.
Untamed Gorilla.
How many niggas you know got the studio in the wheel?
Swag up, nigga, swag up, nigga, swag up, nigga. Untamed gorillas. Untamed gorillas. Swag up, nigga, swag up, nigga. Niggas know what it is, man. Yeah. Look. R.I.P. to them untamed gorillas. On swag. Keep it swag, nigga. Tell me who is realer. I ain't gon' cap swag. I coulda kept it triller. No cap. I ain't gon' lie, nigga. You got me in my feelings. Really though. R.I.P. to them untamed gorillas. Oh God. Keep it swag, nigga. Tell me who is realer. I ain't gon' cap swag. I shoulda kept it triller. No cap. I ain't gon' lie, nigga. You got me in my feelings. Really though. Take it back to like 06. No cap. When the swag was on go shit. Look, no, we really wasn't on shit, but watch how you approach shit and we'll take your bitch. Look, then we fell out by my old bitch. That's crazy. Truth be told, it was some whole shit. For really. We had that heart to heart, we know this. We was young, not moving as one, but that's some old shit. Let me swag, nigga, let me get this off. I would be lying if I ain't miss my dogs. I'm so mad I gotta write this song. Look, I wouldn't be crying if I ain't fuck with y'all. Look, free PAT, hope I don't miss this call. Look, R.I.P. Big Ed, that's my fucking dog. Look, R.I.P. Nick, I'm taking this shit hard. Look, I wrote this song cause I'm stuck with y'all. Look, R.I.P. to them untamed gorillas. On swag. Keep it swag, nigga. Tell me who is realer. I ain't gon' cap swag. I coulda kept it triller. No cap. I ain't gon' lie, nigga. You got me in my feelings. Really though. R.I.P. to them untamed gorillas. Oh God. Keep it swag, nigga. Tell me who is realer. I ain't gon' cap swag. I shoulda kept it triller. No cap. I ain't gon' lie, nigga. You got me in my feelings. Really though.
How many niggas you know got the studio in the wheel?
All right. We're going to get into one more song. It's going to be a quick one. We'll be right back. Sam, 2 Turn, Hill Music.
Yeah.
I grew up in the hood, killers right down the street. Niggas don't shoot ball, niggas don't shoot heat. Still running from the laws, aka the police. Tell them bitches from my dogs, put my niggas back on the streets. We ain't worried about no beef, cause the pussy
pussy niggas weak. Leave a nigga in the street, if that's how it's gotta be. I ain't worried about no sleep, cause little bitch, I'm up. I'm really finna run it up, cause the little shit ain't enough. I remember I was down bad, them niggas ain't give a fuck. Niggas left me on stuck, ain't nobody hit me up. Now my shit ringing off the hook, nigga, I don't even pick it up. Unless the shit about some bucks, if it ain't, then I'm hanging up. Niggas out on the corner, real early in the morning. Watching out for the lost, they'll come through without no warning. Some niggas got white, some got marijuana. Some niggas sell grams, some niggas grow the shit like farmers. I don't remember no sunshine, I remember it storming. All the niggas see this rain, all the niggas felt this pain. Niggas say they 100, but really these niggas loose change. And these bitches are the same, so I expect them to change. Nigga, I ain't tripping off shit, I just talk shit to the game. I ain't tripping off what I lost, I'm thinking about what I'ma gain. This nigga say he a boss, but really nigga you a lame. I ain't tripping off what it costs, cause I got some money in the bank, bitch.
Alright. We back in your airways.
Yes, sir.
I just seen the funniest shit.
What's that?
Tell us about it.
I ain't even ready yet. Oh, Lord. Say, groom's pregnant mistress interrupts his wedding, screams at him.
What?
The groom's pregnant mistress interrupts the wedding and screams at him.
Brother, you fucked up.
That's a bad wedding.
I'd have been like, you
somebody in the background
right
like, oh, so now you gonna really marry her? This is for real? I thought she was coming with me. This your baby.
I just got one more short thing, man. And
go ahead.
I'm gonna give a special shout out, man, to a young woman out of
oh God.
Oh Lord.
That sounds too provocative. The young woman out of
No, a special woman out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Miss Hester Ford.
What did Hester Ford do?
Oh man, she's the oldest woman in the United States.
How old is she? She black?
Yes, sir.
I knew it. Black don't crack.
She turned 116.
Dang. Woo. 116. Would y'all okay?
I was finna ask you
a question.
I was finna ask you the same damn thing.
How long would you want to live?
Till I can't function.
Hey,
on my
you know
own.
what? Yeah, that depends on my functionality. You're naturally gonna deteriorate, but if my mind is still there, hey, shit.
So would you
take me outside with you?
Check this. Would y'all sign a death certificate saying if I can't function no more, just kill me?
Yep.
You would?
Yeah. The DNR, yeah. I make them stipulations, yeah.
Yep.
What if you not told? So what's considered being functioning? Like, I'm not saying like you're not a vegetable.
Not
if I can't wipe my own
you
self, I can't.
Oh,
you're
talking about immobilized.
Yeah, but that can happen at 50.
Oh yeah,
I know.
No.
Bro, my quality of life goes that low. I don't care how old I am. If I become a burden
but
to another person,
but your brain is still functioning. What if you?
It's not gonna sit well with me. It's gonna make me depressed.
Bro, you know when you get like 60
so,
sometimes your
PP
just leak pee.
So how we all have parents. So as your parents get older, would it bother you to take on that burden of taking care of your parent?
No, I would do it, but I'm sure
you
my
wouldn't want to do that to somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen that. I've seen how. You know what I'm saying? How dependent people are. And I've seen what it done done to people, done to marriages. Because it's like having
you don't want to put them in a nursing home.
Yeah, it's like having another big old baby. You know what I'm saying? But worse, because this baby, you know, it requires a lot more.
Oh, you got to change them. Because if you don't change them, it can.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want that on
well, you got to change
my kids.
Hey, don't get me wrong. You got to change a baby, too. But you got to.
It's a part of life.
Yeah, but they got stronger pee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't want that on nobody. Like, I done seen people have to take care of people like that. I don't want that on nobody. If I can't take care of myself, or take care of myself with just minimal help, like give me like a little nurse or something to help me out with a few little things, okay, that's fine. But if I'm completely dependent on another person for all my day-to-day
I bet you if
some
some bad little nurse come in there, you'd be like,
what I'm gonna do with it? I can't do that.
Well, she'd be like, Reggie, would you like hand service today?
Man,
I was like, I can't feel it, so I'm good.
If you don't strap a bag,
You can still feel everything. You just can't
if you
move
don't
it.
strap a bag around me with a funnel on it for that shit to run out, as long as I got my mind,
So you'll take a
I'm
tube
good.
in the stomach.
Oh, and then if I ever lose my legs or like my
Man,
genitals and shit, you call me a rapper. I don't care if I'm 32.
if I can't feed myself,
Really, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Is it that serious?
It's
to
that
you?
serious.
What do you need your balls for? As long as you got a penis,
You
that's
know-
the only
Yeah, that's
good
what I'm
part.
saying.
Oh, okay.
all
I
my-
thought you said your
If that becomes
all my
I was
life,
saying it
I
in
jokingly
in the
said,
correct way.
Okay.
when I can no longer use my genitalia,
Yeah, I'm
you
through.
gonna stick a fork in me.
Yeah, I'm through.
But that's
Yeah, I'm through.
that's what that's a joke to me.
I'm serious.
Fuck that.
Now from my knees
Hey,
down,
let me
you know what I'm saying,
explain
I was
something to you.
done, I'll be
Take
all
on a vow of celibacy. Let's say for a month. Well, no, that's not realistic, man.
He gonna
For
give a
a year,
breakup with his
for a year, for a year, and that'll put a new spin on that for you. All right.
So basically go through age 1 through 2 again. well, how? So whenever you lost your virginity, can you go that? So from the point of you when you lost your virginity, so let's say you lost it at 12. Okay, you lost your virginity at 12. Could you go a whole nother 12 years without sex?
Nope. Hell no.
Then your dependency upon. Oh Lord,
You done made me mad.
That's a whole nother
The
show.
notion.
Man. That's a whole nother show.
How dare you?
Ooh,
How
hold on.
long?
Let
How
me turn
long
my
do you
phone
think
on.
you can go without sex?
Not no damn 12 years. I know that.
I went 3.5 years.
Oh hell. Like no sex, no jacking off, no nothing. Just cold
No.
turkey, nothing.
3.5 years.
Busted.
3.5 years, bro. And it was surprising, but
don't tell us your personal information. But how long do you think you can go? So you think you can go 3.5?
I'm telling you, I went 3.5 years.
Oh, okay. I don't know how long I think I can go.
I don't know. I don't want to find out. Certain questions I just want to leave.
But
in
I
the
will
universe.
say, hey,
I just want to leave it in the
will say
universe.
this. I
Don't
will say
discuss it.
this though. The first woman I was with, it made her, oh my God, she was crazy afterwards, man. Anyway.
Shanisha said, that's completely stupid and selfish. Sex ain't everything. What?
I wish we had video.
It's not everything. But how long do you think you can go, though? You said not that long.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
Nothing like,
question.
bro. I have to ejaculate. Like it is a must. I'll start getting attitudes and all type of shit.
You gotta release some stress.
Yeah, I gotta. Man.
So, but I'm saying, so you think if you lost your leg, so if you got chopped from your waist down, you would say in me.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But you can live in a wheelchair.
I don't want to live in no goddamn wheelchair.
They can probably give you some prosthetic legs.
I don't give a fuck about the legs. That
like
ain't the important part.
Like Tink Tink from Cat
Tink
Williams
Tink had
store.
his shit.
Little Tink Tink.
He still had
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
he did.
Yeah,
He was knee down.
He was knee down.
Yeah.
I can do knee down. Knee down, I'm cool.
Man, I'll be the fingering master.
Man.
Tongue extra strong, bro.
Like fuck it, I feel something in my head.
Well, I can tie my shoes with my tongue, man.
God, I mean, they'll be able to come up with something. If they can put a penis on a girl, they can put a penis on a man with no penis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All you do is take them nerves that's right there going down.
Well, you get technical because the nerve endings are actually on the penis, and if it's never developed or lost, then you lose that actual feeling.
I guess what they do is they take the clit and turn it into a penis, right?
Well,
so the nerve endings, they put that at the end of the
that
penis?
that becomes
the tip.
Yeah, portion of the tip. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
but in you should be able to A doctor could do that. They can do some crazy. They can make 7 million mosquitoes. They can kill their babies.
750 million mosquitoes.
So they should be able to put a penis on a dude.
Shit, put a penis on your forehead. That way you be able to fucking eat at the same time.
Yeah,
shit.
You can headbutt bitches' mouths.
What? Hey, this just went to an X-rated show real quick, bro.
Hey, but but I think I'll be able to live without like legs and okay. Just a segue to that. Please become a little penis. Sorry about that. Hey, but let's. What was I finna say? Let's segue into what I was finna say. A stud, right? A girl wanting
talking about a female homosexual.
A girl wanting to be
female
a man.
dominant.
Yeah, a girl wanting to be a man. She dresses like a man. Is it okay to beat her ass?
See, now
if y'all got into a fight,
if you believe in equality,
damn,
you believe in equality, you have no choice. Now, so what? You can't fight me like a man?
Okay, we're talking pre-surgery, still a woman, right?
What?
Because
yeah.
If
you're born a woman, you still a woman.
No, listen.
I'm sorry, transgender. I'm sorry, I just said that. Don't cancel me.
No, because hey, I'm glad it's out there because I wouldn't mind my feelings being known about this, bro. If you're a female and you're just a stud, all right, then I say no. There's no reason for me to put my hands on a stud because that's still a woman. That's a woman portraying or pretending to be a man. See what I'm saying? So, in that sense, no, I wouldn't hit a stud.
If she's pretending to be a man, you can pretend it's a man.
I still won't. Because she's still a woman. She's a woman dressed in men clothes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, so
now.
Oh yeah, this is stimulation to it. Huh?
Now, if this is a female that's transitioned over to male,
but how do you know?
And hold on. And I know, even if I know, you know what I'm saying. You can't tell me. I've seen transgenders, man.
But you don't know if they got a penis. You wouldn't know that.
Good point.
You wouldn't know, like, because I didn't. You can speculate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, but like, show me your penis right now. We can fight.
If you got a dick, we fucking you up.
But theoretically, okay, we'll say theoretically,
yeah.
All right, if they've transitioned and they've taken on a penis and the gender role of a male, then they can get these paws.
But how are you going to ask them? Do they have a penis?
Well, you know what? There's a physical difference that you actually.
So you're gonna look for a bulge?
Listen, no.
I'm kicking its ass.
Look, they keep the feminine traits in their facial features, but the hormones give them hair.
Man, I didn't see some women with hairs. That's women.
No, I'm talking about full beards, bro. Full beards, bro.
I done seen a woman had a whole bottom, all this right here,
and still dressed in a dress.
No, I'm saying they don't be gay or nothing. They just be women,
just women with hair.
Yeah, a lot of hair on their face.
Yeah, that's a disorder. So I know that's called a disorder. They got too many XY chromosomes.
if you see a man and he just too damn pretty in the face,
but
listen what the fuck I'm telling you.
And it ain't Prince.
Listen what the fuck I'm telling you.
What?
if he just a little bit too fucking pretty in the face.
Oh God!
Cause I don't know. I don't hang around no pretty men.
Oh,
look, use an ugly.
Hey, hold on,
capping.
Use an ugly motherfucker.
Oh,
use an ugly motherfucker.
Wait,
I'm sitting right here, man.
I'm handsome than a motherfucker.
Why can't I be pretty, bud?
Hey, I don't know no man that's pretty.
You just said you're pretty.
But listen, what I'm telling you,
I'm pretty handsome.
If you see a man that's just too damn pretty, them facial features,
oh God,
they just too damn perfect.
They too soft.
It might have been a woman.
It might have been a
woman. Walk up on you.
Where
your scars at, nigga?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And they're trying extra hard to
be tough.
Yeah, it might have been a woman.
I always tell them studs get that way because they try to be too manly.
They be trying too hard.
Yeah.
Sagging extra hard.
Yeah, pull your shit up.
Oh, what's up, dog?
I wish I could see one of them because I'll be messing with. I'll be like, look, you put your pussy out. You might need to pull your damn pants up. You pull your damn pants up.
Hell no.
First of all.
So, wait. So,
I feel
another
like
segue to that question. Are you a stud if you like a dildo? Are you gay?
That's an age-old question.
I'm confused about that because they all use them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the weirdest thing. But they say because my sister is a homosexual. What they say is, it's not that they, lose the, I guess, the pleasure factor of
from a penis.
Yeah, from a penis.
No. This what I say.
It's the feeling
for all men.
They feel like women understand.
Don't use my shit if you don't want it. Don't be. Fuck that.
Don't be capping.
If you don't want no penis, don't pretend you got one.
Well, they stick their fingers in there, so it's the same damn thing.
They said with the woman, it's about the emotional aspect of things.
Hey, you better be burning some rugs. That's all you can do. That's better. What you better do. Hey, I'm fighting for all. I'm PI, Penis Incorporated. I'm standing up for all penis.
Knockoffs, huh?
Fuck, man. Look, and I'm gonna tell all you porno dudes, stop letting them make your penises, because they just using them to get rid of us. That's all they trying to do. Stand up, fight. Keep your stuff in your pants.
All I'm saying is I inspect all women thoroughly.
Hey, you gotta.
Bug gonna be. Hey, he ready to.
But
you walk up and they like, please undress.
I also found out everybody has an Adam's apple.
Yeah,
sometimes
women have a.
Sometimes men just swell up more and they get that bump.
Just swell. It's bigger because of the bass, the tone of your voice.
So when a female can get them characteristics though. They can have an Adam's apple, so you can't always check the neck.
Right, it ain't about the neck.
That's
man.
scary.
That's
something that I always used to look for.
No, bro.
Let me see your neck.
Let me see your neck.
I don't like to indulge this because y'all got some real funny ass jokes.
Hey. What? I'm worried about you, bro.
Look. If you know anything about a woman, okay. You know how a woman walks. I don't care what she looks like. So I don't care what size she is.
You see somebody sagging with a big old booty, you like, hold on.
No, because there's women with saggy big booties.
No, I'm talking about.
He's about the sagging, and they got a big
sagging.
booty.
It's a stud sagging and got a big old booty. You like.
What you talking about?
I thought that's what you was talking about.
No,
women
man.
character.
I think you finna get into like the way they talk, the way they move.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you all the way. Oh, okay.
All right.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Right.
My bad, bro.
If you understand a woman, man, you know how a woman moves, how a woman's characteristics, right? Now, you take on a man trying to be a woman.
Oh, I thought we was talking about women trying to be men. Okay, go ahead.
We're talking about transgender.
Oh, both ways. Both ways.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, you take on a man trying to be a woman. They're going to try extra hard to get that switch because no man can switch their ass the way a woman does. And it's natural for a woman. When a woman walks, her ass cheeks drop. It's natural. Tell me I'm lying.
It's Dr. Scientist Bug.
Tell me I'm lying.
I was wondering where you was going with this. The ass cheeks drop.
When you see a man portraying a woman walking, trying to switch.
Please tell me where you going.
It's going to be more of them swinging their body to try and get that effect and still never get it because they're doing a lot of tweaking of their body. So what I'm telling you is if you pay attention to what you're looking at, you can tell the difference between a man and a woman.
I'm married, so I'm not looking.
I'm just saying.
I'm just playing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But
at the same time, it is hard nowadays because this surgery shit is fucking the world up, man.
Yeah, don't go to Brazil.
I don't even know why
don't go to
the
Brazil
hell
trying
they
to
decided to even
marry
come up
nobody.
with
Oh
stuff.
Lord, you go
You
to
know what I'm
Brazil,
saying?
bring home a man.
Hey, people fly to Brazil and Peru just to get them surgeries.
Yeah.
Like that is like a hot spot, and all them boys there, they get them surgeries to join the prostitute because it's a lot of homeless and stuff down there, and they get that stuff just to become a prostitute and stuff like that. That stuff crazy, bro.
Where you say that at?
In Brazil.
Okay.
Hey.
Scratch that off the bucket list.
Again, don't forget in a minute, y'all, we finna do White People Ask Us Anything. Get your questions in.
Are we doing
Get
that
your
today?
questions in. Yeah. Fridays. Get your questions in. I got a couple on the phone.
How you the host?
You got something
How you
on the
hosting?
phone?
You don't know the layout, man.
That's new. This is a new thing.
I'm not the only host.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just not hearing about it too.
Well, we did it last week, and then I told Drake. Then I said, "Man, this is something we should keep." So then I gave it a name, and I'm like, "Hey, Fridays, that's gonna be a thing."
Well, then let's get into what we was gonna talk about. Meg Tha Stallion.
She finally named her accuser. I'm sorry, not her accuser. She's the accuser.
She's the accuser. All right, let's get into.
She named her victimizer.
Breaking news. We said this from the jump, though. Soon as this happened, remember we said that story?
Everybody gave they spill on it.
And we was like, he shot her.
He shot her. She gonna shut up. She gonna claim to the code. And she tried. Well, anyway, go ahead. I ain't gonna.
Social media.
Ended up with her being shot in the foot last month and led her to having surgery. But last night, she finally publicly said that Tory Lanez was the one that shot her because she's fed up with how Tory is handling the situation.
Yeah, and a rep for the LA County District Attorney's Office told ET that they are reviewing a potential charge of felony assault with a firearm against Tory. Here's what Megan said on Instagram Live last night.
You gotta give them their plug. They try.
It ain't like let me go run and tell my business to the motherfucking internet. Let me go run and tell my business to the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. Like, but I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face, and I'm not gonna let this keep playing in my face either. So, since y'all so worried about it, yes, this Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You shot me. Like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing.
Originally, they didn't say no fourth person was in there.
This in the back seat.
They just said the girl.
I get out the car, I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This from out the backseat of the car started shooting me.
What?
You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police, this did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this going on with the police is shooting for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no mother reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the mother car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? I'm scared. Helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die.
Well, yeah, Simone says this.
Well, what y'all think?
Man, look. when she stuck to the code, she knew where it was gonna go. Okay, by her not telling, she knew they was gonna have to come up with a story. Okay, and she was gonna be that story. She knew that, and she just couldn't take it no more. Okay, for that reason, I say she take the L, man.
Bruh,
just on it. I mean, I know he's wrong for shooting her, but at the same time, why you gonna flip like that?
Social media.
What happened was
she should have told it from jump.
What happened was what she was saying is that it's all these blog things that his people are creating because everybody's already saying Tory Lanez shot her.
Yeah, we all know who did.
You know what I'm saying?
We know how it went down.
saying it, but the people on the blogs that Tory is having create is saying that she hit him. They're trying to justify him shooting her.
Yeah,
and she's going in defense like there was no reason for you to even shoot me. That's what she's trying to say because she that's what she was saying. She said I'm tired of people saying that I was wrong in the situation and for everything that happened and all that.
But see, that's the thing. She didn't say anything. She backed off the social media.
Exactly. So
it was up to him.
But he wasn't.
It was his team.
Exactly.
It was his team.
He on some punk shit.
Yeah.
Because, bro, if you know you did that stuff, why not tell your people, hey, man, chill out. Just stop talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, if the less y'all talk about it, we can just handle this case.
So
I can rap with Megan.
Sense, do you think he had something to do with the blogs? Or you think it was just his people running off at the ride?
Because everybody's... We're canceling Tory Lanez as we speak. That's what everybody's trying to do because everybody's already... They're like, oh, you got to hush.
Well,
you got to...
What's the hot thing right now?
What's it called? A contract where you can't say nothing?
NDA?
Wait, they call it something else. A hush clause?
Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so everybody's saying, oh, you got that on Megan. That's why she ain't telling nobody because she got shot in her whole leg.
Like I said, that's just them making shit up. His people might not have said shit. People just might have been coming up with their own conclusions, acting like they had a source, not really having a source.
Yeah.
And then she got in her feelings because people saying all these different stories, and then she just wanted to, quote unquote, do what all these motherfuckers be talking. I just wanted to tell my truth. So, here it is.
So y'all
did Tory Lanez ever come out?
No. Tory ain't said a word.
Said shit. He got arrested though. That's why
Tory been out of jail. He got out of jail that night.
But that night though, that's why he got arrested because for having a gun or whatever. So the gun was found, and it's not that hard to put the bullet wound in the gun.
They ran the ballistics that night.
To the gun.
They did all that.
You know what I mean? So, but what kind of punk shit is that though? The girl gets mad, gets out the car, and you start shooting at her while she's walking away.
I don't think he shot it. I don't think he intentionally shot.
Maybe he was just shooting at the ground.
I think
he's trying to scare her, right?
Yeah.
But bruh,
it's some whole shit.
Short man syndrome. I think it's tiny.
Yeah, he little as a mug.
Know what I'm saying? Short man syndrome.
But her people are trying to say that she hit him because of the live. All right, she went live at Kylie party, wilding out, saying like, because she was, all right, they were saying she was mad because Tory Lanez was all in Kylie's face. And
they call it damage control, bro.
And she was drunk and stuff. And she was wilding out. And now, and he's trying to use that in his defense. Like, I was defending myself because I felt too late. Yeah.
Look, bro.
That's what he was saying.
I'll tell you how it went down. Okay. Fuck the argument. When she got out the car, and he's still huffing and puffing, pull out the pistol. Bitch, fuck you on it. Woo, 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 woo. Pop, pop. Oh, you shot me. Bodyguard instantly. Nigga, give me the gun. Call the manager. Once the manager finds out what's going on, he puts the ball in motion. They got to swing that story, however, because they got to say this paper that's coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tory was hot right now.
They got to save this paper.
He's on fire right now.
He definitely got Canada on lock. Him and Drake, they battling for number one.
And he was on. He got that. You know, he got the Chicks Taste. He on that new Poppin' remix. He got that song with what's her name, Kalina, whatever her name.
So my theory is, he was in the cut. He trying to recover from this trauma, and his team was running the ball, and just let it go, and he couldn't control that shit because. He trying to save face. He got the boys on him about this gun. He trying to evade that charge that he know is coming now.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
coming. I don't know, man.
Could they use that as evidence?
Yes, sir.
Her saying that, yeah, he shot me?
Yes,
possibly. They can use it as part of evidence, yeah. But she would have to still testify.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She'll still have to testify.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, I think that I don't even think Tory was putting nothing out there. I think that other people was, and then she was like, well, if it ain't you, you need to come out and say something. He like, I'm not saying nothing. And then she's like, you better say something or I'm going to say something. And he like, man, I'm not saying nothing. I have nothing to say. And then she went on there and did her little thing. Because people make up their own, and that's why they always get my anonymous source. Your anonymous source be your damn self, but you want to make it sound like it's believable. So you're like, look, I got an anonymous source. I got a source that's close to Tory. And what they're saying is, blah, 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 blah. Who's going to prove you wrong? They can't ask the person you're talking about because you're not going to say the person you're talking about. So you throwing shit at the wall, seeing if it's going to stick.
That's why I be telling you, you be doing that, Reggie.
No, I don't do that.
Either way.
When we be debating about sports, I be like, what website you get that from, bro?
And then you make me go find shit that I got to send it to you and all that.
At the end of the day, had she kept, I still don't know if he ever said anything. I
don't think him or his team did. I think the social media pressure got to her. She started reading all them comments, reading them fake stories.
You talking multi-million-dollars, man.
Yeah, Tory didn't have to say, he didn't need to say nothing.
Trust me. There's fake, trust me.
And sometimes the more you don't say something, the worse you make it.
And that's why she probably was like, you better say something. If it ain't your people, you know how people be thinking, how people do. If it ain't you doing
if it wasn't his damage control, she was definitely doing damage control.
She definitely doing.
Yeah, she definitely
people started calling her a liar and saying she really didn't get shot.
Because she started showing her wound and for a safety clause for us. That's not really her wound on that picture.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's another girl leg wound that got shot.
Oh, okay, two things.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. That trust me, in any business, man. When you draw up your policies and your business plan and all that shit, man, one of the first things you draw up is your risk assessment. You got to have that plan in place. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing in the music industry. It's the same thing in the music industry. It's just called damage control.
Yep. So everybody, just so we can get a little bit of this eye in the spillover, I got 3 stocks for all you newer investors or some people that got a little spare change. I got 3 penny stocks for you. Okay. We got Volition RX. That is, what they do is they offer a range of tests designed to change how cancer and other chronic conditions are diagnosed. And right now that's going for $3.46 a share. I got ElectroCore, which uses non-invasive vagus nerve stimulation to help with pain and chronic conditions. That's going for $186 right now. And then the one I think that's probably going to be the hottest out of the 3 is Neovasc Inc. That is a medical device company that develops and manufactures cutting-edge products for cardiovascular space. That's going for $221, and right now they are gearing up to get FDA approval for their latest product. So look for those 3. Look for those 3.
Say clause right now. If you decide to buy these stocks, we hold no liability.
Oh yeah, this is just advice. This is not, this is not me being an expert. These are just some stocks I looked up that look pretty good. They're low cost. You could take a
But
meal.
that's what any stockbroker though. They don't promise you that you're gonna make money.
Exactly.
It's all a risk.
If you can hold off on that one cup of coffee or a couple fast food meals, you can get you a couple shares of each one of these for next. They're going for next to nothing right now. That Neovast, like I said, it's in the green. It's actually been climbing a little bit from where it originally was when I first wanted to bring it up to talk about when I was waiting on the show. But today it closed at 221. The Volition RX closed at 346 today, and the Electrocore closed at 186. Those are pretty good. Those are penny stocks. Like I said, you don't have to have a ton of money to invest in them, but they could pay off for you. Stocks like that, if they jump up, from that 186 to $4 or $5, you just tripled your money, that quickly. Same thing with the rest of them. Now, the game that we have all been waiting for. Oh, we'll get to it right after Drake's next little song he wants to do. But right after that, we're going to get into white people access anything.
Wait.
I just said you want to get into something. That's what I said we're going to play that right after that.
Fourth quarter, Clippers are winning 114-98. Dang, come on, Mavericks. They had a good second quarter.
Did you have anything else you want to play, Drake, before we jump into this game?
It's like a live cut-in, if you will. It's a live report from Real STL News. It's reports of multiple people injured after a police pursuit. And the video I'm looking at right now is looking at like 2, maybe 3 people just laying in the street.
Dead?
I don't know. Police officers just standing there.
Oh, they lay in the street like hands behind their back type stuff?
No, I'm not seeing any movement.
Oh, wow.
Police they don't have their weapons drawn on them, anything like that.
Oh, wow.
It said reports of multiple people injured after police pursuit. That's all it's saying. It's no details. Just want to throw that in, man.
Okay. All right. You got anything? You got any other tracks you want to get into?
No. Go ahead. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Tiffany says she wants stock in Apple. Hey,
it's out there. Hey, get it now Hood. Because they are about to split their stocks. So if you buy one share now, then I think they're gonna split it 5-1, either 4-1 or 5-1. So they're gonna split it, and then that one share is gonna become 4 shares. It's gonna still be the same amount of money, but that one share is gonna be 4 shares.
Right,
Apple's doing it, and then I think
Facebook.
I don't think it was Facebook. I want to say
Google.
Apple. Yeah, I think Google finna do a split, and it's another big one that's about to get ready to do a stock split. I think it's Tesla. Might be Tesla.
All right, go ahead. We got 32 minutes.
All right, cool. So, one of the questions is, I got this one from Rich.
Wait. Let's do this right. All right. This is the game that we're going to start every Friday. It's called
White People Access Anything. Everybody laugh when they hear that title.
Wait, hold on. We're going to have to work on the name. White People, what you want to know?
Hey, vote in. What do y'all like? What's a good name for this segment? I just threw out White People Access Anything. Drake threw out White People, what you want to know?
And... Or being black, how is it?
that might be a question.
No, I got it, man.
What you got?
You had it.
What?
White people want to know.
White people want to know. Oh, yeah, white people want to know.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. White
this sums it up. That's short.
WANNA. No. White people want to know.
White people want to know.
Okay, so I got this one from Rich. Rich says, why do white people always make horror movies?
Why do white people? They want to know why white
He's
people?
Black.
Huh?
He's black.
He's black?
No. He's white.
Wait, why is he asking why do white people? You meant why do black people?
No, he said,
okay,
he said, why do white people always
my fault for interrupt.
Make horror movies and kill the black guy first?
I don't know. You need to ask your wife.
We've always been expendable.
We trying to figure that out now. Because I think the conspiracy is they always try to seem like the black dude or the black girl dumb, and they don't know how to survive better than the white person.
Right.
It's all right, though.
Right. What's gonna happen? What they don't understand is that when they start talking that, let's go check it out shit, we like, nah, we good. You go check it out. We gone.
I have an update. I got a better look. Okay, there's not bodies in the street, but it looked like multiple cars are pretty heavily damaged. So I would assume people are injured in the vehicles.
Check on your people. Pray everybody lives all right from that. Go ahead.
Another question we got. I got this one from Ron. He said, why do black people love collard greens so much?
Because it's seasoning.
Didn't we answer this last question?
No, I think last time it was something about
it was greens.
It was greens.
Was it greens?
Yeah.
So that
seasoning.
must be a real question.
Yeah, they really want to know.
That must be a real question. And a lot of people don't know. Well, most black people know that soul food was actually the scraps.
Yeah.
That we turned into something
with seasoning.
With seasoning.
So white people.
So greens was actually a weed.
All that stuff y'all used to give us.
That we changed to it, yeah.
That y'all thought was garbage. It's the same thing. Y'all want to know how we
It made it taste real good.
Now y'all asking us questions about it. Y'all
what
gonna start giving us the good cuts now?
What else you got?
Hold on. Let me see. Who else?
You only had 2 questions for a whole segment,
man. They all was steady telling me like, "Are we gonna?" I'm like, "Where y'all gonna send them to?" Yeah, I think some of them was waiting for the broadcast. I think they thought I was talking about put them on the comments. Instead of sending to
Reggie
me,
didn't create a segment in only 30 seconds. Come on, man.
Oh man, because see they loved it. And I said, "Okay, what's the question?" And then someone was like blanking, like, "Oh, I'm blanking." I'm like, "Man, don't be afraid. We don't get offended here, y'all. Yeah, we not those people that say, okay, go ahead and ask us something. And then as soon as you ask, we start flipping out."
Yeah, we don't care.
Hey, pray for your people, man.
Somebody died.
Yeah, 2 people. Happened on Natural Bridge.
Natural Bridge. And what?
Don't say.
What's the other question, bro?
Oh, I got one just came in. It says, how come in certain parts of the city, mainly the black parts, that when white people are over there, black people don't speak to them?
Because we usually think you want some drugs. Because we like, why the fuck is you over here?
Good answer.
Because I know
and the survey says.
I know Ryan was telling me a story. He was like, I was in the city and I work in the city all the time. He was like, and I was holding the door. He said, normally I was holding it for black people and they never say nothing. They just walk in, they don't say nothing. But, yesterday, everybody was saying hi. He said, everybody was saying hi and, hey, how you doing? He said, and I didn't really know what to do with that. He said, normally they don't say nothing. He said, it was kind of weird. He said, something is going on. He said, I don't know what it is, but something is going on.
It's definitely because if I see you white and you strolling through a black neighborhood, I'm like, man, what are you looking for?
You looking for some crack.
What you looking
or
for,
some
bruh?
coke?
What you looking for, bruh?
Some meth.
And then it's either that you looking for it or you want me to ask you, do you need it so you can tell them you the police? Yeah. Like you undercover.
In other words,
you detect.
In other words, white folks, you suspect.
Yeah, straight up. You straight. We
you,
like,
you got
hey.
to make yourself known.
And then we'll start pointing you out like, bruh, just walking around here asking for dope.
Yeah, motherfuckers know you before you hit the look. Motherfuckers know you coming before you hit the next corner.
Straight up. Hey, we gotta watch that cat.
All right, another one was, this is also coming from another story. I'm gonna start asking questions people ask me low key. So,
put him on blast.
Dude in an interracial relationship, he said, why do y'all think every time a white person gets a minority, he said black, but I'm gonna just say minority, but we can say black. He said, gets a black woman that it's always some weird fetish that we have that we can't just love them.
It is. It's historically proven.
It's just a weird fetish. It's not real
you
love.
You can love a fetish.
Yeah.
You can love
you can love a fetish.
Yeah. Some people can't stop drinking bleach.
Look, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at some point in time, gonna call him a nigga.
Yeah, probably in like the bedroom or something.
Go whisper in her ear, hey babe, can I call you a nigger while I beat it from the back? She gonna be like, yep. Because he got good credit.
Make sure to close the window. Make sure to close the window. Close the window so it don't get out.
Turn the TV up.
Man, exactly. Like, just hurry up. Shit. I'm telling you. He got it on lock. He like, yeah, man. I know she ain't leaving me.
Another one was, why is it that at work, obviously it's somebody that comes from a job I work at, but why is it at work whenever somebody gets on somebody that's black, it always has to be racial. It can't just never be because they fucking up.
Cause it is.
Hold on, I'm bullshit. I missed the question.
He's saying like, I'm the boss. I'm white. I come to you, and you like, bro, why don't you ever clean up? You saying that because I'm black? You know
why whenever the white boss get on somebody, it's always something racial in it, and never just can be because the dude is actually just fucking up because they fucking up.
It depends on how you say it, bruh.
I can't relate.
It depends on how you say it, cause like if it's all right, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm not saying this happens in my situation, but I'm gonna give you an example.
Well, I want to hear about your situation. Fuck the story you finna tell.
Strictly, I gotta work with these people. We ain't doing that.
This ain't my situation though.
Okay.
All right. So, the boss, all right. So you got a whole monitoring system, okay? And the monitoring system, there's a group message, all right, that you can message everybody that works for you.
I'm with you.
In that message, I'm sorry, y'all. A little beat in there. And that message is always addressed to everybody, right? When a situation happens, like let's say somebody in the office didn't reload the printer, okay? Hey, you guys, can you remember to reload the printer next time?
Mm-hmm.
But to you, like, when you do something, that message never goes in that group message as in everybody. All right, so now let's say you forgot to reload the water container and you're on camera, you're the last one to drink the last. So the rule is you drink the last water cup, you refill the thing and put the water jug in there, okay?
All right.
And you forgot to do that and it wasn't the direct message, hey, you guys, can you remember to load the water container? It was sent to you in your phone. Hey, next time, make sure you reload the water thing. That's what we're supposed to do. And he never addressed it to everybody. And you're not the only one who doesn't do it. Do you be like, hey, is that racial? You know what I'm saying? Is
I take that message and share it in the group.
Like, look what he just sent me.
I wouldn't point out who it was from. I marked that out, but I say this message was sent to me.
Like, was it sent to y'all type? But
no, this message was sent to me. If you didn't receive it, can you or something to that effect? Yeah.
Just to snark it in a
exactly.
Yeah, you gonna send me this private message, but then everybody else you addressed it as everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So now somebody asked that question. Who was you talking to?
But that gets into the question he asks: Why do black people always feel as racist? I don't think we always feel as racist.
It's just sometimes it is racist.
Yeah,
that's a harsh reality.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, sometimes it's a cliche or a stereotype that you probably think like what they say about black people lazy.
Yep.
So if you say something to that fact where I come to work on time, work hard all the time, how could you say, man, you know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing like that. Now I'm thinking, you saying this because I'm black? Like, because I don't do that. That's not what I do here, boss.
Who you talking about if I'm the only motherfucker here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? I guess, yeah. You got another one?
Yeah, let's move past that one.
Yeah. Yeah, we got, how come when, let me see if I can get what he's saying. How come when white people say something that somebody may consider racist is a problem, but then if black people say something that somebody that could be considered racist, it's just them telling it like it is?
Because black people can't be racist.
Listen,
no,
that one's easy. That one's actually pretty easy.
That was just
if you as a race and as a culture have never experienced it, then you can't make fun of it. You can't speak on it. Does that make sense?
So well,
I'm talking about any race. Like, so sometimes we say stuff about other races.
Say a scenario, black people says
Mexicans doing
not an Indian scratcher or what they call Mexican wetback. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean it, but. A black person.
We're just throwing racial slurs today, people.
A black person says that about or call a white person a cracker or
I ain't gonna lie.
Or even if it ain't a slur, just saying like a stereotype.
Yeah.
I was on the PS4, man, playing a game, and this Mexican, he got in. I ain't gonna lie, he got under my skin, man. I threw one out.
He called you a nigger?
He threw a couple of them out. I let him know he was a wetback.
Oh, gosh.
I was wrong.
Who was the racist one at that point? Was it you?
Oh, I was racist in them both. I was racist.
Both.
Yeah, but
I noticed that, man. Sometimes I do notice that sometimes black people say some racist stuff and be like, hey, man, I'm just telling like it is. But if somebody else say it, be like, what? You said that? This motherfucker racist.
It's just the black situation is on edge, bro. Because we were literally.
So you saying they owe us this?
Nobody owe me nothing, okay? But if the masses say, hey, he can say that, then I can say it.
Who the masses? Black people?
Hey,
we the only ones that talk about every race and don't want nobody to say nothing.
It's some white folks that agree with us. So they come on to us. So
let them just say what they want, Bill. They've been through enough. Let them just say what they want.
There's been a giant blanket, over a lot of shit, and that blanket is starting to get holes in. Well, shit, that motherfucker's ripped now. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, hostility and anger, frustration, white people just got to watch what you say when you're around black people.
Hey, not just black people.
But do you feel like black people need to watch what they say?
Huh?
Or do you feel like black people need to watch what they say? Or you still say no? We say whatever we want to say.
Me being who I am, that goes both ways. Because I'm not a racist, man. I love everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But
I am a racist, but I'm equal opportunity though.
If you call me a nigger, I'm liable to call you a hunky.
I say racist stuff about every race, including black people. Yeah. Like, I know no bounds. I talk about every race equally. If I am a racist, I'm an equal opportunity racist.
Equal opportunity. I like that.
Oh my God.
Any race can get it.
I ain't gonna say I like it. I can respect that.
Racism. So
that's just like
y'all finna get me started.
Y'all
finna get me started. Racism is a bad word to use.
Here we go with these words.
Because it means hate.
Oh, man. It don't mean you hate it.
Yeah, it does. It means you hate you hate what you're talking about. So you can say you are very objective to all races.
There we go. We'll say that then.
Yeah,
okay, I'll let you have that as long as you let me have.
No cheaters, no.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I hate that saying, bro. I hate that saying. I swear.
Man. Well, you got 17-year-olds playing 6th grade, bro.
I hate that word.
He manipulated the system. He cheated.
Yeah.
That don't mean
at this point,
but that
he's
don't
winning.
mean somebody gonna win though.
At this point, he's winning.
That's what I'm saying. They winning.
Damn, that's fucked up.
They winning, they getting it.
All right, move on. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, because I'm getting tired. You motherfuckers pushed the show back an hour, man. I ought to walk out on y'all.
My son had a basketball game.
Yeah, I ain't even congratulate him.
They got their butt whooped.
That's probably why I ain't seen him.
Nah, he don't. He's at the age where that don't bother him. He
like, man, look, I'm out here.
I had my questions all lined up for him.
It's good though.
He hit buckets.
Nah, he didn't score it all.
He get his rebounds.
Yeah,
he get his steals.
Nah,
like he's a hustler.
Get a block.
He got a rebound. Nah, these kids was 5th grade.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Oh, they ain't beat up my little nephew, did they? He bounced back.
Mm-hmm.
It was a learning process.
Real quick,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get him over there. I'm gonna let him mess with them weights, play with his head for a minute.
While we was talking about the whole black-white thing, I don't know if this judge was black or not. I'm gonna have to look it up and get back to y'all. But I was reading a story on Lori, I guess it's Laughlin or Laughlin, whatever, however you say her last name. The chick that used to play Becky on Full House. If y'all remember, she got in trouble.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember she got in trouble for working with the that little guy. I think it was William Singer was his name, or whatever his name was, some singer. And he wasn't a singer, his last name was Singer. And about bribing the schools, they were getting their daughters in. They were getting their daughters into school by bribing them and also using bogus athletic credentials. She got sentenced to 2 months in prison. Her husband got sentenced to 5 months in prison. They said that he knew a little bit more about it or whatever. He's more involved in it. But the judge, man, came down on her. I'm about to read to y'all what the judge said. The judge said, "You lived a fairy tale life, a career as an admired and successful professional actor, 2 healthy children, a long-standing marriage, and more money than you could possibly need. Yet, here you stand before me, a convicted felon. And for what? For the inexplicable desire to have even more?" I mean, then she came back, a little later on, as some people like to do once they done got in trouble. And she said, she thought what she was doing was helping her daughter out of love, but now she understands that she broke the law and was complicit in widening equalities, both in the country's educational system and society as a whole. And she vows to help to shorten up that gap.
She deserved it.
See, I
read
between the lines in that statement.
Which one? Hers
so
or
much.
the judge?
No, the judge. The judge gave a judge's statement.
Is that a black judge?
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
The judge
sounded like that was a black judge.
No, to me that sounded like a normal judge's response. He just used bigger words and legal terms.
It's a girl.
Or she. But what her statement, McLaughlin, that's her name?
No, I think it's Laughlin or Laughlin. I don't know how you pronounce it.
That sounds like a
I thought her comment was comical.
Why is that?
It was a play on the judicial system. Like, if I just get, basically what she's saying is she's going to give up some of her money. That's what I vow to do.
I vow not to be so rich.
Yeah, she's vowing to give up some of her money. Just don't let it bless for my kids. My kids they're gonna be all right, but I vow to give up some of my money right after I get out of jail. Because look, she's going to a federal lockup. She ain't going to a real jail.
They're actually trying to get her. They suggested for her to go to a prison camp. Both of them to go to prison camps, pay different amounts in a fine, and do different amounts of community service.
Look, today's society, man. They're not going to send her to no real jail. She's going to go to
Club Fed.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. She's finna go live a pretty comfortable couple of months.
Maybe they have Martha Stewart,
Yeah, they eat a good. They got some good meals in there. Yeah.
Good hot meal with some seasoning.
Yeah. Nice cold box milk.
He said box milk.
Real shit, bro.
Yo,
what's up?
I'm gonna have to hurt somebody in a minute. But on this, I think she was hella wrong.
Oh,
for bribing or for the statement or what?
For bribing.
Yeah,
and she deserved to go to jail because that black lady from North Carolina that used a different address.
I saw that post.
No, but this was a long time ago though, and she was in jail for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh no, she getting. Ain't
Bruh,
nowhere near that.
but I'm just saying they wasn't putting white people in jail at all for this shit. But she used another address in a nicer neighborhood so her kid can go to a nicer school. And they straight sentenced her.
Time.
Yeah, they straight sentenced her to prison time. Like that shit foul, man. Like she's just trying to get her kid in a better school. If there's room and she's got an address to use, let her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what that stuff be hurting?
The game is over.
I know.
And they shut Luke ass down.
It's all good.
13 points. 4 for 14.
It's all good. I want to know.
I guess they figured out how to stop him.
I want to know if Paul George was guarding him.
Guess they figured out how to stop him.
I want to know if Paul George was guarding him. That's what I want to see. I bet you it wasn't. I bet you it was Lillard.
It might have been.
Nah, because they know Paul George
Beverly
is not
didn't
elite.
play. And so, yeah, it probably was either Kawhi. It could have been Paul George, man.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to have to go back and look.
All right. But we going to wrap it up, man. We had to go over to 10 o'clock because, like I said, we had issues and whatnot. We actually had real issues, too, with the board and everything. But I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, as always. We appreciate you. My name is Dreek Lockhead.
It's Reggie.
Big bruh.
And you have been listening to The Spillover.
Also, one last thing.
Oh,
Monday,
shit.
we got an interview.
Oh, yeah.
Educational specialist will be on. She also specializes in working with kids with disabilities in the special school district. So if y'all got questions or, concerns, send them in. We'll ask. We're going to have a lot of questions lined up, a lot of good information. She's also a city administrator in North County, I believe in Bell Fountain. So anybody that stays over there, she's also a city administrator. So we're going to be able to get into some political topics with her and also get into some of their school stuff. She just recently did an interview with what's her name? Elliot Davis. Is that his name? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elliot Davis, and you can find that on the internet.
All right, so y'all tune in. That what's her name again?
Dr. Elliot Avant.
Dr. Elliot Avant on Monday. Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Miranda Elliot Avant.
All right, let's do that again. You've been listening to
The Spillover.
And we appreciate you. Holla.
All right.